Good morning. How we doing? Hopefully your Ravenlords is doing all right. Looks like we're hitting the snow part of the year. Snow and rain coming down today. It's supposed to be snow later this week. I am jealous. Frozen Wolf on our first. Hello. Butts. Caddis. No. Mad Scythe. Scott. Hello. How we all doing? My Sultan. Hello. How we doing? We're going to be working on... I'm also working this morning. We're going to be working on our Imperial Fist commission. So we have another Dreadnought boy we need to start. So we have the Ballistus, and now we have the Brutalis Dreadnought. So we're just going to dive on in and get started. That's about it. That's my update. If you guys have missed it, here is what else we've started for the commission. So the Apothecary we did here on stream. So if you want to check him out, there is a VOD. It's also up on YouTube's. And we got the Terminator. So we've got the Termy squad here. But that's all we've got. What are you guys up to today? Does one hand look backward on the Brutalis? It does a little bit. I was confused when I was... oh, here we go. Maybe... I don't know which way it goes. We may have to do a little bit of corrective airbrushing, because they do spin around. But for now, we're going to dive on in. Get what we can. And that's what I got. What are you guys up to? Toobs you, yeah. Toobs you. Big boys, yeah, we got the one Dreadnought. He's about ready for basing. So I figured if we get the second one, we can kind of finish them up together, is the plan. And then we'll dive into the vehicles, and then I have some batch painting to do off stream. I won't bring on the... We've got Stern Guard, and then the new Infernus Marines. So I will do those off stream, because they're not quite as exciting as the big stuff. But like, if we just need a day, we'll bring them on. But that's my plan. What are you guys up to today? What do we got for this Monday? I have Imperial Fists this morning, and then I have taxes this afternoon, and then Chaos Knights. So that's my day. What are you guys up to? Yeah, so they're kind of like the Redemptor. They're pretty loose there where you can spin them around and change them up a little bit. Hey, Justin Guy, welcome in. I'm trying to find the end of the Poor Connor story. I don't know that story. What is this story? Ooh, Stompy Boy, Love Like Truck, how you doing today? Welcome, 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 everybody. Yeah, we're working on some more stomping. Let's see, investment chart. Yeah, there is a new Stormcast box. I didn't get a chance to really look at it here this morning. But it looks like a new bundle of stuff, including Indrasta, so I guess you have not picked her up just yet. Maybe a good way to do that. But for our Stormcast players, you want to check out that box? Then you get the dwarves while watching you. Which dwarves have you got, Frozen Wolf? Thanks for coming to hobby with us. Trying to decide. Usually these little trails are like from parchment and stuff. I think I'll just go ahead and go all red, because I think the rest of the army... I don't have anything else on the chests, so... I guess we have the parchments. I guess it could still be. Let me fill this in first, and then we'll decide. Maybe we can still go parchment. Easy to fix if we don't like it. Hey, Magnet! Finally got the STL Fires to 3D print that life-size chain swords making the rounds on TikTok. The cats will hate it. I'm pretty excited. I'm excited for you, Magnet. How are you today? How was the weekend? How was everyone's weekend? What were we up to? Chat? We had D&D, which was fun. Then yesterday I ended stream and then realized I had to do like a billion things. So I just ran around the house doing all of that. And it was like laundry and dishes and dinner and blah. Blah is the best way I could put it. So that was my day yesterday. Let me get one paint real quick. Ew, sure. I know Exalted. It was gross. How was your weekend? What you up to? Let me scroll up here. Anna says, I entered the stage of my life where I desire power tools. What has happened? Oh no. Norman, welcome in. Everyone says, I got the gym today. My Monday classes are turning into all upper body, which it balances with Friday lower body, so my arms are probably noodles tomorrow. And after that, probably some Stern Guard now that the character challenge is all done. Let's go. Who does those? You know, I could just stop. You're right. Just no more. No more chores. We could just stop. First day back at work. Okay. I have a feeling a few of us are in that boat where we took the extended vacation. I hope it goes well today, Exalted. Sure you're making your way through emails and such. Anyone else in the same boat? Slam says, imagine working. No, seriously, please employ me. Dr. Slam staging a job. Slam, how's it going? Let's see. Just some guy says it's on Reddit. It's 2 videos of what looks like a drunk company Christmas party somewhere in Alabama. A guy named Connor wearing a beige sweater climbed into a large decorative pot and can't get out. Amazing. Amazing. And so it says, looks like good stuff except for the 2 characters that are also in Dominion. I still have more of them. Yep. Let's see, just some characters. Some of the orange-haired ones. Gotcha. Money is used to buy goods and services. Yep. Yep. Indeed. Butters, welcome in. Happy New Year. How are you? Whoa, come back here. So we're dropping dreadnoughts. How are you today? Yeah, I've got painting today. I think we are going ahead and cancel Wednesday stream again so that I can finish the YouTube videos that I had recorded. I need to finish editing. And start the anime repaint because I want to. So I'm going to be selfish and take the day. So we're going to do it. Answering emails, I got to do that today too. Is that related to the nude guy lying in front of the Bass Pro tank? I have no idea. I have no idea. Sorry. Chat can catch us all up. I'm doing well here, Butters. We are working on commissions, so I'm trying to take like a full work day here today. After we took some Bushido time yesterday. I'm going to try and get as much of this guy done as we can. I would like to be able to base this first little round here, maybe later tonight or tomorrow. Just kind of keep cruising. Because we've got more army projects on the way. So I need to get caught up here. I got up on an email saying the company wanted to do pre-COVID working in the office 5 days a week. I laughed that off so fast. Do you think it'll actually go through? You know, see shrinkage trending on Twitter. I did not. The internet was not kind. When is it ever? When is it ever? No, I did not see that trending. I'm sorry. I am clearly in the wrong circles. My god, is that a brand new uploaded Twitch VOD to a certain YouTube channel I see? My god, it could be. I don't remember which day it is, but if you guys want to check out our VODs, our videos that I was just talking about that I've got to edit, make sure you check us out over on YouTube. We're going to have, I think, Wednesday. I feel like Wednesday is just YouTube day, so it's like YouTube is when we upload, or I take the day to record. I feel like that's gonna be the schedule. It was honestly really nice last week having a dedicated day for it. I know that means a stream goes away. And like we could probably still do streams in between videos, but like it was really nice. I didn't feel as crunched on time for the week, which was nice. Plus, this is one of those memes where you see the aftermath and reactions. You can't puzzle out where it started. Okay, you have to go down the rabbit hole a little bit. It says, I watched a few videos about the old world yesterday, so really confused the way they went about things. You can use certain models in your armies, but they won't be making those models anymore. Yeah. There's... the support around it is very strange. I'm hoping by some fantasy dwarves again. Let's see, I may need therapy after this week. Or after this task at work, says Norma. Need to use a specific tool on a specific server. Whenever I turn on the app, it closes randomly or displays white or kicks me off the server, and I throw the server into a river. Sorry. Oh, that's rough. That's a rough Monday there. Ah, it was the Bushido one. Okay, I couldn't remember when I... Again, I need the raccoon to help me with my scheduling. And then I hit Scott with a 5-point palm exploding heart technique at the end. Yes, that's... If you want to see that, go to YouTube. They tried to pull it off before, and in the town hall for it, people were very vocally against it. It becomes mandatory. I think I'll just walk. I do wonder, like, how many people are still... Because I know, like, when it first, like, that first wave of people were having to, like, go back, like, entire teams are just like, nah, I'm good. I'll go find something else. I do wonder how much of that is still happening. I hope a lot. Like, I hope people are standing up for themselves. You can find another company that will allow you to do that. Sometimes it's just like, give me a reason, right? Walk out that door. Luckily, Scott's exploded ribcage comes under the heading of artistic nudity, so totally within TOS. Fucking work. Oops, wrong chat. Still accurate, yeah. Still accurate. I'll take it. Amazing. I'm just complaining all over the internet today. Squeezel, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, what did everyone else have this weekend? We had D&D. I was telling chat yesterday my little rogue is now level 8. And essentially like 3 different classes at this point, because I'm an arcane trickster rogue, which means I have rogue stuff, wizard stuff, and fighter stuff now. Which is kind of wild at level 8. My little character has changed way more than I thought she would. But that was kind of fun. Did watch more X-Files last night, which was awful. It was an entire episode about cockroaches, which Slam delighted in, and I soldiered through. It was awful. I think that was about it, though. That's all my updates. Everyone says, we have a new policy at work. Those who don't produce results have to go to the office some days a week based on their performance. It's very anonymous, but I can specifically tell they're talking about specific 2 coworkers. It's one of those where, like, you can't do it for specific people, so you have to put the overall thing out. I don't know. Yeah, I hope more people are walking. It was up to me that, yeah, that they just don't want to do the write-up or fire route for whatever reason. So now you all have to suffer. It's always awkward. Reminds me of the laptop I had at one place. IT thought it'd be fine to install an image made on a completely different model on it. I found out there's no issue with that model. It would often not boot if built-in DVD drive was there. Oh gosh. What a mess. Any situation where you create policy instead of just talking to someone, yeah, just icky, right? Just icky. I don't know. I can never go back to to an office or something. Like if this ends up not working out, I will have to figure out something because I'm not going back. They'll never take me alive. I can't do it. This is not corporate. They did talk to the guy. He still doesn't produce results. Yeah, that's usually the sign. There's another way to not produce results. It's to not be here. Zelda says, my role is 100% remote. My manager is based in Spain, Italy. Our team's either in Italy or the US. There's no reason for me to be in the office. I'll still have to call or message them on Teams. Yeah, like that makes absolutely no sense for you to be there. Totally get that. Well, hopefully things work out. You don't have to worry about walking or finding something else. Hey, Turtle Dad, welcome in. Are you using an oil washer? This is just Agrax, so nothing fancy today. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? Avian, welcome in. How you doing? I worked somewhere once where work from home days were limited because one person who took advantage. Yeah, things like that are just like... Just fix the problem. I got gifted as... I have one for Bork. And I use Bork a lot, but hers keeps popping up first because her username is first. I've been fighting it for like a week. Ugly Moo, welcome in. How are you doing today? We are working on I just blanked on the name, Brutalis Dreadnought for the Imperial Fists. Welcome in. He is going to be going with his twinsy, the Ballistus Dreadnought. So we've got 2 stompy boys here for the Imperial Fists. Welcome on in. Yeah, if you'd like to see more of my work, more of what we're working on, thank you, Slam. There are my socials. Let's see, I posted, I think, the Ballistus yesterday. If you want a better look at him, he's on Instagram and TikTok. I'm also on Twitter. I'm not quite as active over there, but I am there for stream updates if you'd like those. The one day you come to the office, I suffer all day because everybody's in a call with everyone else. It's 100% unworkable. Yeah. How dare anyone on this platform have the same emotes? I know. I know. What were they thinking? Taking my emote names. Yeah, Scott took blank. Gotta change Bork to Bjork then. There we go. Simon is a Swedish chef. I would, and then you just know someone will have Bjork. You just know someone will. It'd be kind of cool if they added the 3-pronged drill hands for the Brutalis Dreadnought to fill the space left by the old Centurion Marines. Just a thought to make actual money. Don't mind me. Making money. We're making money with our 20-year-old miniatures, Slam. I don't need our suggestions. Simon's from Iceland. Interesting theories here in the chat. Bjork Bork. When Bjork starts streaming, you're in trouble. I know. He's like, I'm here to take your emotes. I'm like, God damn it. I just wanted to be unique on the Twitch. Just wanted to be unique. Jazzy, welcome in. Kubi, welcome in. How are we doing today? We are working on our next Dreadnought, next Stompy Boy. What is everyone else working on in the chat? What projects have we got? I just realized I completely missed the other side of this as I was working around. Let me get that. Wasn't paying attention. Distracted by Bjork. I like coming to the office so there's social events. I like the people I work with, just slightly enough to show courtesy. I like coming to the office, do social things once in a while. Yeah. I think, because now Scott is finally full remote. I think they have kind of a similar idea where it's like once a quarter or something. They'll do something together. I'm like, that's fine, I guess. I don't know. As someone who doesn't need that where I work, I'll never understand it. Like, it doesn't make me, it doesn't make me like you anymore. It actually makes me like you a little less. A little less. I would say if it's during work, that's fine. It's I always had the ones that are like, let's go to happy hour after work. It's like, no. I'm already here at 8 hours with you. I'm good. It says, I did a lot of airbrushing yesterday. The entire basement, that is. That sounds like a very productive day, Jazzy. Well done. Well done. Jimmy says, painting poxwalkers, one day I'll be done. This is the lie we tell ourselves. Poxwalkers are never done. You got this. Do you have, like, a quick method for them, is my question. Because I feel like you get the right, like, either airbrushing or contrast and just knock them out. I feel like that's the way to go. Just be dunesies. Apparently I have next Monday off. Oh, for MLK. Forgot it was a holiday. Or sorry, forget you get that as a holiday. Yeah. Well, that's good. Glad you got that. Bees, welcome in. How are you? Reminds me, last year we were out with friends. One of them that I share music with often came to me like, I found this amazing singer. She's from Iceland. I stopped him and said I'd punch him if he was about to introduce Bjork. He stopped and stepped out of reach. Amazing. Amazing. It's like the people discovering Ozzy for the first time. Same vibes. Just woke up. Thanks for coming to hang out with us here as you wake up. We're just working on our next dreadnoughts. This is the Brutalis Dreadnought. To go with our Ballistus Dreadnought. And you guessed it, lots of panel lining today. Next holiday for me is Memorial Day. Yeah, I guess I don't get anything until Adepticon. That was sad to realize just now. Yeah, I found this new band called Dragon Force. You should listen to them. Work rain is over. All good, Exalted. I think a lot of people definitely either in the same boat or understand. It is annoying. All good. Yeah, is anyone working on anything? We got any hobby chat? I guess I'll ask since it's work day here. Did anyone pick up Old World? Anything we're excited for? I will be skipping Old World unless there's a character I really want to paint. So probably won't have much of it here on stream. I do have a high elf dragon I've wanted to paint for a while, but just timing it didn't work out. So maybe at some point, but not right now. Mission work I gotta work on instead. Brunon, welcome in. How are you today? Yeah, did anyone else pick up Old World goodies? No, we had the Old World conversation yesterday, but no, I wanted it. The sticker shock was a bit. That's fair. Yeah, I try to go back because I know some people tuning in from work. So if we missed you yesterday and you got some Old World, love to hear about it. The Bjork is special to me. The first CD at our home. Oh, was her music. It's sweet. Metal for $75. Get it while it's only 20 years old. That's right. It's been an interesting release to watch for sure. Infantry, welcome in. How are ya? Uh-oh, you screwed up your dread. Wanted to get fancy, make it look like it was walking. Now the top half is pointed to the sky. Oh no. Do we think we can fix it? Sly, welcome in. How are ya? Welcome, welcome. Greenon's working in an old house on a property. Oh, it refuses to be fixed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's the work of... I'm sorry, that's the sound of work smacking in the face after a nice holiday. Uh-oh. Everyone's struggling with Monday today. I'm sorry. I wish I could help. I know when I came back for first stream after, it was rough. I think I'm now finally feeling like, okay, we're back into work mode. But it definitely took, yeah, like a week to get back to it. Oh, Saren, hello. How you doing? No, it's fine. I'll figure out something and leave it as is. It was my first. I don't want to mess them up any further. I'll prime and paint as is. Oh, that's fair. Well, welcome on in. Now we have learned. The legs on some of these are very interesting to build, even just like stock. So I could definitely see if you're making some adjustments, could end up a little different. I'm pretty sure I goofed up my first one for my Space Wolves. Since I'm all good, got my batteries recharged, facing frontal assault, fully armed with shields up. Let's go. Fine. Good. Glad you're feeling good after vacation here. Aw, Squeezel, thank you so much for that sub for 26 months of support. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I remember Andrasta sharing a sprue with Annihilators. Oh, and the big flag guy. Saren's doing good. Getting ready to do the little hobby stuff. Let's go. Got challenge today or something else? Yeah, that's a good question. It's next week, but Exalted is asking, what do we think we will see at LVO? I don't even know what the rumors are. What do we think we'll see? I'll have to double check what systems. But it is, I believe, next Thursday here in the States, early Friday for UK friends. My package is stuck in a USPS regional facility for like 4 days. I just want my things. I'll come up with a backstory, like the Marine inside was a jump pack Marine. He took to the sky as he misses flying. Something like that. Yeah, make a story out of it. Well, he says, I also donated blood today, just to show off, frankly. First round of updated codex for 10th. Get your updated rules with 2 pages of lore. So we've got 40k, Age of Sigmar, Horus Heresy, Warcry, Underworlds, and Kill Team. Yeah, because we have the roadmap for codexes. What would be... Did I see orcs are coming up? I think someone was talking about orcs. I don't remember what the next codexes are. Orcs for 40k. I believe they were on that roadmap. So, it's a matter of, is it time to show codex yet? I feel like it would be. As long as they don't drop any more Seraphon, or they say O-grade maybe. I think Seraphon's kind of good for a bit. Unless there's campaign-related stuff. Because we are at the kind of tail end of 3.0 here. So. I was saying, it's working on the challenge mini today. I have some skeletons on the table to work on something if the challenge needs some dry time. I need to start my freaking challenge. It's primed and that's all I've done so far. I need to join you. Here. More cats by the look of the article. I did see a little kitty while I was getting ready for stream. I'm here for the day that Warhammer just becomes critters, you know? We keep getting, like, crab and... What was it? The squid. All the little grots. I'm here for just critter Warhammer. More, please. More, please. I pretend to know what's going on with Nundamunda Crag, yeah. I guess Kill Team would be the other. Do we have any... Because the rumor we heard forever, and now we have, is the Striking Scorpions and Scouts. What else do you think they would throw into Kill Team? What do you think we'll see first? The next Horus Heresy era updated Primarch model, or the tease for the next 40k Primarch? All I can think about when you say that is 40k Emperor's Children. Give me my book. Give me a Fulgrim. I'm being greedy, I understand, because he got a 30k model. Yeah, he was Horus Heresy. A few Middle-earth people are rightly annoyed it's another reveal stream with nothing for the game. Are they usually at Adepticon? Is that, do we get Middle-earth at Adepticon? I feel like no, but it's worth asking. Next 40k are just dropping Resin Fulgrim. I mean, if they've been working on Emperor's Children, you know, just... What a new Tyranid Kill Team? Yeah, like what's missing from Kill Team, do we think? What do we still need? What would make sense to maybe anticipate? There's no consistency for Middle-earth. Yeah, Fulgrim's the second Ascended Primarch. Yeah. And a sweet sculpt. One day. One day. It's a 40k Primarch. Who we got? Dorn, Russ, Corvus, Lorgar. Who do you guys think would be the next one? Come back. Corvus, Perturabo, and 40k, or I Riot. I feel like the answer is like, which one do you want? Which one seems likely? Which one story-wise would make sense for them to come back at this point? And I'm not the person to know that. I don't keep up with the lore. Dare I suggest the con on foot? Yeah, because he didn't use his bike very much. Obviously. I'm never letting that one go, by the way. I'm going to be on my deathbed saying the con didn't use his bike very much. I'm never letting it go. Return of the King was published in 1955. What more releases does Middle-earth need? Con sold separately, that's right. Con's bike, no Primarch, just the bike. Yep. Yeah, I don't know story-wise which one makes sense to, like, bring back. I think my thing is, like, people always like, oh, do you want to see Russ? And it's like, well, it needs to make sense. Since he is only coming back for the wolf time. Like, shit's gotta be going down for us it's coming back. I don't know that we're there. I don't mind waiting. Cena's Necrons apparently got a kill team. In that case, more Chaos Legion kill teams. We got Black Legion, Night Lords. That's true. We could get another Chaos update. Having Night Lords was pretty cool in kill team. We'll upgrade there. William, hello. How are you? I think Corvus would make the most lore sense to return. Would be cool. Maybe looking at Primarchs differently to everyone else. Primarch has to be an army centerpiece. No army, no Primarch. Has to be a blow up. Sorry. Has to be a blow up of a faction. Which have to be a new faction for them to appear. I'm not sure I follow that logic. Why would it have to blow up? I mean, we just got the lion. They were fine. Not sure I follow the logic. The Pike is the second half of a base option for a limited special edition, like Sangi's Demon. Him without that demon looks so goofy. First, it'd be after Fulgrim Plastic, I think, once all the Trader Primarchs have their plastic release. You promised to behave today? An excellent joke, yes. Why are we behaving? No. No behaving. Only chaos will. Only chaos. I know it won't last, so, like, I'm not worried about it. But, like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. The next Primarch will be Sigmar, in all caps from Slime. We need a winged loyalist. The Corvus gets the nod. Traders can't have the monopoly on wings any longer. Everyone's like, it's our turn. Our turn. True, though. They do have all the winged goodness. Are you ready to paint all those feathers, though? Let's be real here for a second. Exist as an army beforehand. Yeah. So which army existing would get a Primarch? We're talking about it. Maybe we're on the wrong track here. We're talking about existing armies. Avian. What would get their 40k release? No chaos, only lower caps and behaving today. It is 10:28 a.m. I was kind of surprised DA didn't get an updated Cypher model with their mini refresh. I feel like he's the most important character outside of their chapter master. It is interesting to see what they update with Primaris as they kind of go along here. Like for each chapter. Do the White Scars have a fully developed army? No. Raven Guard, no. Imperial Fists, no. Zeus Wolves. Of the fully developed armies, I guess it would be Russ. I just don't think it makes sense for him to come back right now. They're not doing anything. Sorry, I'm catching up here. First to die while wearing the Elder Crown, so Soul is still intact. Resurrected Chaos Primarch? Con of Crowns would be pretty neat. Blonde Cow, hello, how are ya? Maybe, just maybe, they release suppressors. Yeah, forget Primarchs. Suppressor time. The biggest of wish lists there, Exalted. The biggest of wish lists. Separate codex and models. Otherwise, the rest isn't ready to return. Yeah, I don't think it makes sense. I'm totally fine waiting too. I think others probably make more sense. Yeah, it's not the wolf time just yet. Shit's gotta be going down. I don't see Dorn come against Perturaba. Maybe that 11th Ed. Imperial Fists versus Iron Warriors. Corvus Lorgar should be a dual releases Loyalist Trader. I do think more like thematic releases like that would be cool. Like having them together. I don't think we usually get that for Primarchs and things. Sailor Primarchs, exception of Rust, don't have a developed separate army. I guess that's part of the question, right? Is does some of that happen with a model release? Because it could. Could release suppressors soon, since they're doing that combat patrol and the White Dwarf O with them. Thinking who the con should be against. I feel he had his most prominent fights with Martarian, so that's not happening. Con versus 40k Fulgrim would also work. Okay. Will, you were... I was actually going to look that up after stream. I'm glad you have it. Thank you for that update. And I'm sorry, I deleted the thread because between the mini exchange, the December challenge, and now the January challenge, it was just getting really, really messy in the Discord. So I actually just made it private. I still have everything. But yeah, that's why the thread was gone. But thank you, Will, for that update. I was going to check your after stream. I appreciate it. Kingdom Death style pinup Sanguinius makes the most lore sense, IMO. Hello, GW employees in the chat. You know what? I agree with that. You know, it's not time for the wolf time yet, but it's definitely time for pinup Sanguinius. Yep. Speaking of pinups, chat, do you guys want to know what arrives today? We ordered it a few months ago, but my Piccolo body pillow will be here today. I'm very excited about it. It too has been stuck in the post for a while. I'm very excited, but it'll be here. I will show you as soon as he is here. Fix with Scott, please. Yay! It's so silly. I'm excited. Lucian, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. We're working on a Brutalis Dreadnought. I keep blanking on its name. I'm sorry. But this is for our Imperial Fists. How are you? Welcome in. Let me catch up. That'd be a release of Primarch alone. Army would have to be there. Death Guard, World Leaders, Thousands on Emperor. That's kind of... See, Avian? We're kind of on the same page. That if they're already working on Emperor's Children, give Primarch, please. Please? Not much GW buying plans this year, but this would be a day one pre-order. But if I could, you know, 3D sculpt, I would make you a pinup Sanguinius so fast. The idea is tempting, don't get me wrong. Fulgrim with the expanded Emperor's Children range. That would be my wish list, and all of my budgeting plans would also go out the window. That would be the ideal release for me. And then I think I'd probably be good, like, army-wise, honestly. That's kind of the last thing I would be super excited for. trying to get my brain to pronounce that love like track. Piccolo. My brain's not computing those letters all together. But yes, absolutely. Maybe time to learn sculpting, yeah? Be the change you want to see. I still kind of want to get back to, like, trying to draw digitally so I can make my own emotes. I have to reach out to someone else here this week, because I didn't hear back from another artist, so time to move on. Cut our losses. Talk to someone else. Best we can do is a new Lucius model. I'll take that. New Fulgrim, too sexy for release. I'm here for it. Please. This Fulgrim. You made such a sick Forge 1 model. No way they also made a plastic one, right? Gotta be there, Blind Cow. I'm convinced. That's why we did the starter box challenge. Got a few more things I can pull out for it. I'm convinced it's coming. There's just a whole shelf of Emperor's Children waiting for me. And as soon as they announce it, I'm buying it. The best father in DBZ, that's right. Daddy Piccolo. Hey Matthews, welcome in. We have Space Skaven as the redacted codex. No, I need it for Emperor's Children. How are you? Welcome in. What you up to today? I need it for Emperor's Children. Wasted Mind, hello. We are talking about a lot of heretics. How are you? Welcome, welcome. What are you up to today? How was last day of vacation? Warhammer has released a new army. Might be fast to release another Ascended Primarch, especially since they'll slot Emperor's Children to a big time slot, again of an edition. Okay, so you're talking Heresy and 40k. Avian's on a different page, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Exodites, please, and oh, that would be another dangerous one. Yep. I would get me some Exodites for sure. For sure. Redacted probably something silly like Dark Mech. Dark Mech would be pretty sick though. If Dark Mech is one, who would hop in on some Dark Mech? It would be tempting to me. I'd have to think about it. With the possibility of Emperor's Children, I'd have to really think about Dark Mech. Exodites would be a wild left field reveal. Answering emails. I'm sorry, wasted mine. I'm sorry. Really the worst. Oh, that's right. We did have the Kroot. We had the like the mounted Kroot guy. What else was in that teaser trailer? I'm trying to remember now. I kind of forgot we even had that trailer. The best kind of reveal. Do you think they ever release updated Vespid models for Tau? That's a good shout. Was Tau on the roadmap? Or are we just getting random Kroot? Maybe I should find this roadmap. It'd be easier to talk through some of this. How expensive normal mech is? I'll still steer clear. That is that's the other thing we need to talk about. We were talking about in the Discord yesterday. The last 2 years, about February 9th, they do an update about pricing. We think we'll get another price hike. I'm betting on yes. Betting on yes. If you get mounted Kroot units, looking at kit bashing new Eldar Bike Rider sculpts onto those mounts to make your own Exodites. I thought about it because I have some of the old, is it the cold ones for the Seraphon that aren't a thing anymore? I just steal those dinosaurs and put Eldar Riders. Do you think it's a reimagined Kroot Tux or a totally new model? I feel like someone on Twitter was comparing it to a model, and I don't remember which one it was. I don't think it was the Krutax. I think there was another one they were looking at. That it looked very similar. Higher than inflation too. Average 12% increase. Price hike, Jesus. I know, Exalted. It's hard to think about already, isn't it? I think I'm kind of at the limit of what I can just like be able to pick up. Like, I can't do the just impulse purchases anymore like I used to. To plan ahead. Like the Seraphon I've been adding to a lot slower than I normally would. And then, yeah, if you guys need a place to order from, get yourself a discount. You got Mini Stomp, you got Element. I do want to say thank you again to everyone who uses the Element link. I ordered a few more of the Kitsune for Bushido with Element, so thank you. I was able to use my store credit on that, so thank you, thank you. When they come in, we will paint them together. Thank you, everyone who uses Element. I try to save it for, like, Bushido, Moonstone, all that kind of stuff. I have to buy Smog before it goes up to 800, when it used to be, like, 500. I don't even know if it's worth it, honestly. That kit I've just seen is a major pain in the ass. Finally, the epic backlog pays off. No, I had that exact thought. It's like, well, it's a good thing I've got a ton of stuff I need to get to. Because I can't afford to get the new stuff. I haven't bought anything after Leviathan and the Dorn tank. Where are my plastic dire wolves? I'm trying. Sorry, I paused because I'm trying to remember from the Imperialis stuff. Have the Titans been re-released? Now can't remember. I used to make sure I bought stuff whenever I went to the GW to play games. Price is going higher and higher. It's getting harder to buy more than the monthly White Dwarf only. Yeah? No, I totally understand. I've pretty drastically cut my spending. Honestly, probably not. Never get to play it either. Put that money toward a new rig monitor instead. I feel like my question is, you know, the other places that Middle-earth gets sculpts, do they have a Smaug? Yeah. We print you a Smaug. They did get reboxed. Okay, cool. I don't think I could convince someone that Smaug was a good purchase. It's not like a Titan lease has opportunities for gold textures and stuff. He's big and red. For when I've heard the build is awful, yes. I've talked to a few other commission painters who have worked on him and they were miserable. Is it cool to have as like a collection thing? Sure. Is it a fun build or project? Not so much, from what I've heard. Nothing that looks as good as the World Road one, that's fair. They showed that they would re-release the Titan Manifold group, and they said there would be a Night Household box, but already said, okay, maybe that's the... Because I feel like I saw it in one of the articles and then just haven't seen anything since. That must be the one I'm thinking of. What do you even bring to counter Smaug? Is there another unit as a single dude, another army, comes close to him? A lot of it, I will say, for Middle-earth is it comes down to the narrative and the actual mission. So if you have, like, an objective game... So this is what I ran into with my dwarves, right? A lot of it is if you're not doing the specific mission. Like, Smaug could lose. Like, yeah. Oh, tournaments ban him. But yeah, like, there's some things where, like, if you can't get around to the objectives, but you have, like, this just giant, slow thing, and you can't get around, like, you're gonna lose. It doesn't matter how strong something is, yeah. Yeah, I cannot complete missions or auto-wins others, yeah. So, Middle-earth's kind of a different beast in that it is very narrative-driven. Yeah. He's a real legacy faction model, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, to cry some more, welcome in. The yellow's behaving abnormally well for a yellow. Welcome on in. This is, if you like what I'm edge highlighting with, this is actually Uriel Yellow. So I do a little bit of it through the airbrush for coming back to do a little bit of a highlight with it. How are you? What you up to today? So this says, in any case, this all circles around to realizing the board game Kickstarters will arrive in the future. Already paid for those, so you're good. You're good. I think it's generally one of the best games you have even. I really enjoyed it. So I need to play some more. But I did a little bit of the local league, and I really enjoyed it. It's everything makes a lot of sense. Coming over from another system was really, really easy. The narrative focus is really good. I very much enjoyed playing some Lord of the Rings. Or Middle-earth. So I've got Iron Hills, I've got Rohan, and I've got kind of a mix of some other stuff. I've got Radagast. Got the big old elephant. I'm starting to put that army together when we kind of stopped. Like, the league hit a lull. There was too much time between games. I at least kind of fizzled out on it, but... You say that, remember the Darkest Dungeon. You're still waiting on some of that, right? I said I couldn't be normal and unshouting every 10 minutes, so I want my Waffle House. Oh, that's why we were doing it. Okay. Okay, well, congrats on your Waffle House. I hope you enjoy. Now you can be shouty. You can go back to screaming about Waffle House. Beth says I'll be selling my house and building a new one out of the boxes that Bones 6 comes in. Excellent. I still have Bones 5 I need to figure out what I'm doing with. Because we moved to digital tabletop. And I don't need all these minis. If anyone's interested in Bones 5 core set, let me know. I think it's some great models, though. I worked for them when it first came out, left in 2010. There's some really sweet models, but some of the core infantry plastics are so, yeah, they're a little rough. They're a little rough. I think some of the newer sculpts are very nice, yeah. But some of the other ones have just been... They're just so old at this point that it's like going back to some of the old Warhammer models, right? It's the same thing. And obviously there's more things they have to do to update some of those models, which is unfortunate because I think if you could update some of them, it would bring new people in, but you've got licenses and all of that on top of it, which makes it a little harder to do things when they want to do it. But also, I will say, I'm really glad they don't touch the system after all of the changes with like 40k and Sigmar and all that. I'm kind of glad it's its own thing and they kind of leave it alone. Like, just continue to just give us, like, a narrative thing every now and then. But don't touch it. Just leave it. Yeah, and I had to pay a bit more as well. I think Repray and a couple others here in chat have talked about it kind of off and on. I'm sorry you're stuck in that. It's no good. I haven't had Waffle House in a while. I should do that. William says, also hurt my feelings. She called me a giant man baby. So I'm still gonna sulk. Oh. Cass. But you got your Waffle House. You can't sulk for too long. Congrats on Waffle House. You did it. Don't say that I'm on the Bones 5 Kickstarter page. I have the core set if you are interested. If you and Mini Butts would give them a good home, they are yours. I have to go through an entirely separate process for approval from third party, yeah. So. But some updated sculpts would be really nice. Some of them are rough. And then my army is all Forge World, which is not fun either. So there's a little bit of that as well. With the Iron Hills. Keep hearing corset as corset. I think it's a really odd model Kickstarter. I mean, not with this chat. I think it still makes sense. You know? We paid enough Kingdom Death here. I think it still makes sense. The corset. Yeah, obviously. Oh. We had challenge. Might need to take a small stretch break here in a second. Thank you everyone for keeping me company while we had Chai. We're getting there. Between this and the Chaos Knights, there's a lot of Chai lighting going around. And all corset model Kickstarter, hit me with that link. That's right. See, when we start sculpting butts, we need to write all these ideas down. As soon as we get flying on sculpting, we're all set. Oh, I guess I have sad miniature news. Robot Rocket is going out of business. So if you guys want anything from Robot Rocket, make sure you order before the end of the month. I did take a look. I kind of have what I like from them. They were one of the few I would order like immediately if there's something I wanted. If you guys want to take a look, they out of business at the end of this month. I'm sad. They always had cool projects. Make sure you take a look. Oh. I don't think this is our game. Is this an ad or a karma farming bot? Oh gosh. 40k Primarchs in corsets. This is why I need to know how to sculpt. The corset model is literally Fulgrim, yep. This is why. The rest need to join him. I have no shame in admitting I have a weakness to corsets, yeah. Yeah. I think they're pointy. This is why we learn sculpting. I just immediately hop over the digital drawing into sculpting. How hard could it be? How hard could it be? Gets ready for the most cursed 3D images you've seen in your life. Snakebites versus Exodites versus Catachans versus Kroot in jungle terrain. So I need to do a Welcome to the Jungle Summer or something. Add an old World Lust reaction as well. Bring back the Undead Pirates. That would be pretty sick. Would be a fun collection of goodies. I got some pretty ladies. Yeah. They've got some very nice busts that are still up. They've got some of the larger scale miniatures are up. For Honor and Reconnect from CA Sculpts are on there. Just trying to think what else I saw when I was browsing earlier. So make sure you check it out. Yeah, I didn't see For Glory. That was the one I thought of. It's like, I didn't pick that up. I was just going to do the STL, but like if I have it, I'll grab it. I didn't see it on there. I've seen him able to sell the STLs. So he has his own website with STLs, and I believe they're on there. Yeah. Because he also has the Spider Lady that I really want, but I'm gonna wait until I actually finish. Because I have that one we started, but I actually did pull out the other day, and I kind of want to get back to. So yeah, the Spider Lady is also on there. And tempting. So sick. I sent him a Facebook message to see if he's got any physical For Glory's lying around. I was gonna ask the same. If he's got two, I'll take one. I feel like the answer is yes. The STLs will be available. But those are on his separate page. So if you just search CA Sculpts, you can get to his page. Friggin' emotes. Sorry. The struggle is real. These new emotes on our thing. I guess these would be yellow. I was kind of waiting to see if they should be black, but no, I think yellow's the way to go. I think I airbrushed them this way just in case and I think it does like that. Let's see, trying to think if we have any other streamy things. I mentioned we are going to cancel Wednesday stream again this week so that I can finish editing my videos. And kind of work on the next one with our anime repaint. We'll be working on that on Wednesday. I guess I'll go over that again now that more friends are in here. I really liked having Wednesday as a YouTube day. So I think maybe going forward, that's our schedule. Is stream Sunday through Tuesday. YouTube Wednesdays. But if we have like a break between videos, then we could do something silly maybe on YouTube. Play a game or things like that. It was just really nice having a dedicated content creation day. Because I can also work on TikTok and good stuff. At least for now, I think that's the plan. I know it stinks losing a stream day, but it means we get to make more videos. So. Hey, Strimmer. Hey, Scorch Panda. How are you? Hey, Chatter. What you up to? I like weird stream Wednesday, but you gotta make them like, yeah, I think the thing is, right, now that we have partner, I need to do something. So even if it's just like this first batch of videos, just to get things rolling. But the nice part is we can switch it up whenever we need to. So for now, this is making sense for me to get started. But we can always come back and Tweak it if we need. I feel like Wednesday's always been that kind of weird day. So, like, if using that for YouTube makes the most sense for now, let's go ahead and do that. And then if we need to change it later, we'll change it later. Hey, welcome in. Oh, you're drawing to school? Thank you. How are you today? Yeah, sorry. We use English for moderation purposes. Welcome on in. First man is kind of done with a work call, drinking some coffee. I'm cleaning off my work desk. It's very messy. I did a bit of that last night, and it did help me, so I hope it helps you as well. I got a new, like, rolly thing of drawers and moved all my stuff over. Just trying to get this room, just trying to declutter this room. Between all the miniatures and commissions and everything, it just gets a little cluttered, and I'm trying to do better about it. Like, at some point, there's nothing else I can do, just because miniatures take space. But I'm trying to limit it a little bit. Have dedicated spots for things. Keep up with it. You can help Nikki make bank by letting YouTube roll in the background. You can check out Pat's Nikki. We will have a new video this week, though. So that'll be fun. The videos right now that I'm working on are, we have the December challenge, which I'm going to kind of watch one more time before I post up. We have my Seraphon basing, because I kept getting questions about it. And then I am going to start my anime repaint this week, which I'm excited about. Your stream helps me push through my work week, but you taking it for recording helps you get through your work, so it makes sense. Yeah. That's a good way of looking at it. We work so hard to get partner all together. Let's at least get some videos rolling that help make some money back. Hey, Case and Minis, thank you so much. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Beamal, welcome in. Are all Dreadnought that big, boys? The new ones are all about this size. Yeah, so this one is the Brutalis Dreadnought. I also have the Ballistus. So these are the two newest ones. And they're very big, very stompy. The older ones are smaller and a bit more squatty. So the old ones are probably, this size? Quite a bit smaller. But yeah, the new Primaris ones are all about the same. Yeah. They're a lot of fun to paint. Welcome on in. So for anyone joining, we're working on Imperial Fists. I have a commission kind of wave. So this is an army we've done a few different waves of already. This is actually wave 3. So we've got the dreadnoughts. We also started this apothecary that's getting closer. This is the apothecary biologus. And then I've also started some of the new terminators. So my plan is to kind of get these all done and get basing started this week. So they can be ready for decals and kind of sit while we work on the next group of things. But welcome on in. If you have any questions, let us know. Did you lose Waffle House? Oh no. We used caps. Oh no. They are very chonky though. It's the only way to say it, is in all caps. It's the only way to say it. Oh. What a bro. I love it. I don't do caps. What a bro. It is raining. I hear it now. As the ornaments says, I'm slowly clean up my whip shelf. It's good, except my print fails for testing paints are all gone now. I had that thought because I want to redo the shelving in this room. I kind of want one like right in front of me that I can't just put whips on. Or like this one that's already up. Just clear it and put like what I want to finish pretty soon up on there. Just so they're there and I can grab them real easily and just work on them. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I want to like finish this room, I guess. I like having my own space, but I'm trying to get it exactly where I want it, I guess. Close. How do we know you don't just have small hands? That's also true. Can we get a banana for scale? It's true. I do have small hands. But they're still chonky. They're still chonky. Is there anything you're working on? What projects have we got for anyone coming in? What are we working on? I'm going to be working on these guys for probably the next few weeks. I've got some Chaos Knights that I am working on. Right now, off stream. I will be bringing them back on when they are ready. I get to a good spot where I can do that. I need to pick another personal product. I think it might be Bushido for a little bit. We need a banana for scale. Dee Builds from chat has one. Maybe I need to just get one. Like Dee. She absolutely has carny hands. I do. I do. But they're still chonky. You'll have to trust me. I forgot that Brutalis came out. I was thinking this is a Redemptor with 2 claw arms. This is certainly a choice. Yes, these are the new ones. Joining the Imperial Fist army. Get the big mug out for scale. Yeah, we'll just make everything. I'm gonna give you no sense of reference whatsoever here on the stream. That's what I'm here for. I need to stream so y'all see the opposite end for scale. I have a size 14 ring. My chicken tender fingers would help all the models seem dainty and fragile. I'm trying to remember what my ring size was. It's been a while since I've bought one. I think it's a 7? 6 or 7? Hey, Chromatic, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on a nope, not the Ballistus. Brutalis Dread. That's the one I've got. Doing some Necron painting. Kind of started it not too long ago. Painted some Warriors, Scarabs, Cryptid Thralls, Overlord, Reanimator, and the Plasmancer. That's a lot of Necrons. Yesterday I had the idea to start painting Immortals, see how hard it would be to magnetize them. I was not ready to what I witnessed. Too much? Too much. So Chromatic, we're getting ready for Adepticon. I can't believe it's coming up already. Adepticon is always that, like, it seems so far away. And then it just hits where it's like, oh gosh, I gotta start getting stuff ready for that. Oh no. That's like, yeah, in 2 months. Oh no. I think especially with everyone having to register for classes and stuff yesterday, it's like, oh yeah, I gotta get ready for that. Hey, Rampant Bacon, welcome in. I'm a newbie when it comes to Warhammer, but enjoy watching people painting. What's the difference between the different Space Marine dreadnoughts? Sure, so welcome on in. The biggest one is going to be the weapon loadouts. So a lot of things with Warhammer, especially like vehicles and things, really the only difference is the weapon loadout. And honestly, it makes me a little crazy because then you have to remember all these different variants rather than just saying it's a dreadnought with this gun. But a lot of them boil down to that. So some of them can have more weapons. So this one's got like a top mounted, but is mostly melee. This one is more range based, so it's got missiles and a lasgun. So it mostly is the loadouts. I was trying to say layouts. So anything bigger like that is normally what it is. When you get down to some of the troops and things, they have different armor. So that can be a part of it as well. But yeah, a lot of it is loadout based. But welcome on in. If you have any other questions, please let us know. I probably get flustered and end streams immediately on accident. It makes it look so easy. It is. It's all practice, is all. For anyone getting into it, it's all practice. I used to get so nervous before stream. I still do a little bit if we're doing like something special. Usually charity stuff makes me a little nervous because I want it to go well. But it's all practice. Hello. Oh. You guys want to see the difference in Dreadnought? Scott has brought an older Dreadnought. Oh my god, it's even smaller than I think I gave. There we go. There's the difference. There is small old Dreadnought and new chunky Primaris Dreadnought. KT, welcome in. How are you? He's a literal child. What size creep? Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. No scale creep here. So cute. 5'9" Dreadnought, yeah. You can't fool me. One of them's further away. Oh, we can have some fun here. Bro, so what you up to today? Welcome in. We can have some fun here. But yeah, there is a little bit of a comparison. You're wondering about Dreadnought. And then people ask why GW prices are higher than 2004. Oh, we're about to get another one, I bet. Another price hike. Which I guess it's good that Old World came out before price hike, because that could be pretty painful. Oh, it's really raining now. Just doing 50 dudes looking great, thank you. Thank you. They've been fun. I like the new kits here. These are my first of the new ones to paint. Enjoying them. I mean, it's basically painting a Redemptor. Alright. I think we need to start our silvers. I'm putting them off. I think we need to start them. Let's do it. Don't talk to me or my son, cousin, battle brother ever again, exactly. Obviously, she's holding the new dread in her smaller hand, yes. I'm just gonna have so much fun with perspective now. Thank you. Thank you all. Yeah, so the $50 square bases can also get a price hike? Yeah, could you imagine? I'm just glad I'm out. No World War for me. And that rain is heavy. I'm a little sad I'm streaming. Just watch the rain. Just wait till she gets the epic scale dreadnoughts. You're so cute. You can have a little lineup here. C-Decker, thank you so much for that sub for 35 months of support. What you up to today? Thank you for hitting the button. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's not the context I'm used to about hands and perspective. Amazing. Amazing. It's pouring rain outside. Now that's the time Sadie wants out. Yep, absolutely. This is the time. The real kick with a price hike would be all the stuff that's been out of stock for a year plus. So even if you wanted to buy it, you couldn't. It just gets... I just get sadder and sadder the more we talk about it. That's a good point, though. Is there anything else you guys have been waiting on from the store? Because I feel like I hear about things like every now and then. What are some of those things we're still waiting on, chat? I think part of it is I thought they had kind of caught up, and then I will hear of something every now and then. Because I think Kedis mentioned Blood Bowl stuff. What are we all still waiting on from Games Workshop? Let's see, C-Decker says 4 to 8 inches of snow. Major headaches, so yeah, not doing great. I'm sorry. Yeah, sounds like a lot of people getting the snow today. We're just getting a crap ton of rain, apparently. I was waiting for Huracan in the steam tank, but the other store hooked me up. I'm glad you found them. Get your Griffin, get your steam tank. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I wasn't able to get at some point. I don't think so. Now I'm so focused on Seraphon. But... we got 6 to 7 inches of snow over the weekend. Oh my gosh. Nuts. I feel like we're not going to get any snow or ice this year, and it makes me a little sad. Because usually it's January for here in Texas that we start to get some of that. I don't think we're going to this year. Sad about it. At what below retail too? Yeah. Need to find me one of those stores with discount now. Although, I was gonna say, hold on. Hold on. You got some stuff painted well? Hold on. Doing this out of love. But we do have minis up. If you're one of our Europe friends, we have Element. Make sure to check them out. Especially with price hike coming up. I say this out of love. Paint someone what you got. Join me in conquering the backlog. Last time you got snow, not this last time, no. It was just that really freak storm, which was way more than we ever get. I only want Scott Stodies now. I'm just here to enable purchasing chaos, that's fair. Thank you for sharing the links. I'm not always great about it, so thank you for a reminder. Never found out who sent me the freaking World Eaters box. None of you took responsibility for. But yeah, paint some deck. Come paint with me, Will. Come paint with me. Matt Wood, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? Come crush it with us. Sorry, trying to... The VODs? I goof it up, please let me know. 30 print. Nope, these are plastic kits from Warhammer. Welcome on in. So these are, this is the Brutalis Dreadnought. And then I have the Ballistas also. These are plastic kits. How are you? Terry, welcome in. Azelphage, welcome in. What's the difference between backlog and pile of shame? Your mindset is the difference. How are you? However you want to approach it is the difference. Your perspective, yeah. Frame of mind. We're all in the same boat. I went to every Twitch and IRL hobby friend, and not one of you claimed responsibility. I mean, you'll just have to paint it, and whoever it is will see that you painted it and be happy. Like, really happy you painted it. That's all you have to do. At least you're trying to work on the backlog. Pile of shame is forgotten in the closet. I would say for me, I call it all backlog. It is projects for a rainy day. Sometimes I don't always want to work on batch painting a ton of infantry. Sometimes I want to pull out a display project. So I refer to mine as backlog, because I will get to them. It's just, I'm very much a mood painter. Whatever I'm in the mood for is what I'll go grab and work on. If I'm not in the mood for it, it's not going to get worked on. The real difference is the plan. Yeah, some people, it's what you're working on is the backlog. The more immediate projects. This is a colossal testament to my listless procrastination and lack of hobby prowess. Or a pile of opportunity, yeah. I mean, I can come yell at you, Sling. Now that you're Doctor, it's time. It's time for Bunny Boy to get some paint. Okay, that doesn't heck. I'm just saying, whoever it is, just paint it, and they'll be happy about it. Whoever it is. If you have a timeline plan for it, it's not a pile of shame. That is, yeah, it's just in the queue. You already yell at me so much. However will you fit it more into your schedule? I know. I mean, I'm really good at it, though. Like, I excel at yelling at Slam. So, I think I can fit it into my very busy schedule. To yell at you a little bit more. I'll just replace one of the yelling with Bunny yelling. We'll get there. Thanks. Is Slam officially a doc? Yes. Slam is now Dr. Slam. Pending some stuff. Slam is Dr. Slam. Is that Faye Lead Belcher? It is. Good eye. Yep. It sure is. Lead Belcher is my go-to. I use it for pretty much... Unless I'm doing like a display or a nicer standard. Then I tend to swap over to some scale color, but Lead Belcher is kind of my go-to. It covers very nicely. Vegeta, hello, how are you? You are fearless and you're shouting, thank you. Thank you. You better build Metal Gear. Might be next project, let's go. Guys and Mini says, congrats, it seems like you have a really nice community here. Thank you. We worked really hard together. Having your stream makes me keep painting focus. You upload your finished minis to the Discord. I tend to do socials. When I remember, I'll do Discord. But also, the really fun part is the community posts all their stuff to the Discord too. So if you want to see what everyone else is working on, definitely come join us in the Discord. It's open to everyone. The only thing is, if you have a sub, make sure you link your Twitch and your Discord together for the sub lounge. So that's the only kind of weird part with ours. But yeah, if you want to come share what you're working on or see what everyone's working on, it's all on the Discord. Nikki becomes more efficient at bullying every day. This is my New Year's resolution, yeah? Yeah? Shadow Sun, hello, how are you? Decided to paint before I buy this year. So far I'm at 5 infantry and 5 more underway. Let's go. People can now send slam rash pictures along with Trillium. 2 opinions, 1 Discord message. Look at him. Look at that dancing dinosaur doctor. Slam does it all. The rain is so loud. Someone thinks we're nice. Way to go, chat. Stop being nice and show them how crazy you are. Take those vibes today. But yeah, for anyone who may be new, thanks for coming to check us out today. If you have any questions, let us know. We kind of just nerd out, but if you have any questions, I'm happy to show any colors I'm using. Whatever we're doing for the day, just let me know. Otherwise, we will just keep nerding out. Quick question, did you lose the arms in place? Are you able to pull them off? So they actually have, and with paint right now, I'm afraid to take them off. They actually have slots that they fit into. So essentially they slot in and then you can turn them to kind of lock them in place. So they are not glued. Hey, Snazlock! Weekend was good. We had D&D this weekend, so it was nice. How was yours? Welcome on in. We got to finally get back to Curse of Strahd for a little bit. I think now the holidays are done. We get to be on normal schedule, probably until Epcon. Let's see, I'm doing well, circumstances considered. My Pathfinder game got canceled, I'm sorry. But it's an opportunity for painting instead. Thanks for coming to hobby with us. What are you going to be working on today? Trying to remember what's the latest in the Ogre project. What have we got? I don't have much uploaded, sorry. I've started a few days on Insta, posted in your Discord today's mini. Yeah! I can see I'm productive, your Discord we're productive. We are also doing a challenge as a community, so a few of us are trying to put in a little extra time on that. So we are doing heroes and characters. A lot of us are reporting in with progress for that, which has been fun. But yeah, you'll see. We're pretty active, which is nice. It's fun to hop in there and see what everyone's working on for the day. Enough for today. Work done. Well done, Sly. What you got? You said you're working on your challenge today too, right? A challenge a month? Yeah, I think until... We used to do them. We used to call it the Backlog Challenge and do them every month. And they kind of fizzled out. I think people... I don't know what it was. People decided to work on other things. So we're bringing them back, so as long as people are enjoying them, we'll keep doing them. I feel like, especially with New Year, people are very motivated to get some projects knocked out. So as long as you guys like doing them, we'll keep doing them. Let's see, I'll be working on a lead belcher today. Save the last SR for later, gotcha. Very cool, enjoy. Started last night with a few base colors. The model looks horrendous, as they always do at that point. When you, or me at least, question every time whether you can even paint or not, the ugly phase is always awful. I also have those moments of, what am I doing? And then you finally get a couple more highlights on, you're like, okay, now we're back in business. Yeah, the ugly phase is rough for a mini. It's very much a trust the process moment. A few more colors will come together and it'll start to look right. But the ugly phase is tough. Oh, AGDQ starts on Sunday? Hell yeah, I'll be watching that. You guys hear that thunder? I don't know if the mic picks it up. Oh, it's still going. Yeah, AGDQ time. Who else watches games done quick? I love having that in the back. Just watching that throughout the week. Having more narrow scope than backlog helps the challenge. I think... Because we'll have to decide what we're doing for February, too. I'm trying to figure out how we do that. Like, how do we pick the next topic? Category? Whatever you want to call it. I feel like a squad we should probably do next. A squad or like a kill team. I feel like saying kill team is too many minis. But like a war band, something like that. I feel like a squad has to be next. Heard it a wee bit. It was pretty loud. We went to RPG Limit Break one year. It was a lot of fun. I kind of want to go to a gaming one. Like, obviously, we do the miniature-related ones. We haven't been to a gaming one. Preview on the 19th. Yep. Is there anything you think we would get, Seedecker? We were trying to guess earlier what we think we'll get. Apparently, orcs are next codex on the roadmap. We brought up the Kroot-looking model that they've previewed. Those are some of our guesses. Any other guesses, chat, for the preview next week? Make the next challenge whatever you need to get done. Most killed. I was gonna say, I was thinking more a squad of like 5, but so like the Terminators. Getting a squad like Terminators done. Sign up for a Dice Zone tournament that's taking place during the Board Game Con in March. Yeah, I think Orcs is Orcs seems to be the safe bet because roadmap. That seems like an easy guess. I guess Sigmar. What do we think Sigmar would be? I'm not sure what to guess for Sigmar. Would that be more campaign-related stuff? What's this month's challenge? It is heroes and characters. It is all in the Discord if you want to check it out. Because you'll have to post in there anyway, so all the deets are in there. There is a pinned message, so make sure you scroll up to get the pinned message for the details. More Lumineth with strings on their bows. Yeah, I think Sigmar is a goofy one since we're getting close to end of edition here. We've got the campaign books, which I guess that's my guess, is just campaign book. Whatever is wrapped up in that. Sigmar could be the new campaign book faction, or focus on chaos. Yeah, I feel like that has to be the guess. I feel like Sigmar is always the one that surprises me. Like, they've always got something we're not expecting. So I'm excited for that. I'm always here for the surprise stuff. How about the Smash Shreds are coming along? It's about the same as the Ballista. It's just nice to work on. We got a lot of our edge highlighting done. We're doing our silvers right now. We're getting there. Hey, Brusher, welcome in. How are you? We've got some dreadnoughts today. What you up to? Just continuing our Imperial Fist commission wave. Not sure what else to call it. The next batch of goodies. They'll be needed for tournaments here soon, I'm sure. Just finished work. So tired. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to laugh, but that summed it up nicely for sure. Oh, I hope you get to relax here now that you're off work. That summed it up nicely. I'm too tired too. Oh no. It's contagious. Oh no. That was cute as heck, chat. Adorable. But anyone say I'll need to play some. Sounds good. That's fine. Chat seems to like it, even if it annoys me, so. That was cute as heck. We all do tired. What a Monday feel right there. What a Monday feel. Does anyone have anything this week coming up that we're excited for? I think I just got regular week. I don't have anything I'm super excited for. Scott trying to silence Sadie as if it'll work. As if that'll work. January 16th for the Ludba Cult of the Lamb update. The time for a video game stream? That'll be fun when you can name your characters after chat. That'll be fun. Streamers will, I'm sure, enjoy that. Nikki plays I hate poop. I mean, I feel like this would be the easier portion, right? You already get the hard part out of the way. Get some fresh water, do a bit of paint, let's go. I'm tired. I'm tired when I don't sleep enough. Why do I do tired after sleeping for 9+ hours 3 days in a row? Oh, you got the opposite there. Where you're sleeping too much and still tired. I don't know. I don't know how that works. It's weird. Bodies are weird. Don't put me in even more depraved acts. There's no way I end up at the top in that game. I'm just a soft boy. Oh, amazing. Amazing. So we'll load up Cult of the Lamb on. Somebody needs to reboot. We're talking about Cult of the Lamb. They have their Ludba update coming out. Cult of the Lamb was a fun game. I very much enjoyed it. I lost like a whole weekend to that game. Do you need lick mats or Contoy to fill some food? We do have we need to load up the mat to see if she likes it. We haven't actually tried it yet. I need to pick up some, like, we have peanut butter, but I need to pick up like some yogurt or something for her. We did get a couple of treat toys, which she's now figured out, which is kind of fun. We just put her like regular food in it and let her figure those out. The little puzzles are great because it just kind of keeps her busy for a bit. We've definitely done that when we just need a break and we're like, all right, here, figure this out for a bit. Kind of like a kid. It's like, here, have fun with this. So I can hear myself think for a minute. I was gonna finish that joke for the sake of Nikki. I shan't. I appreciate you. I'd like to stay monetized on YouTube, if at all possible. I'd like to, keep that paycheck. Thank you. Thank you. You have another Yasashi Bengoshi anecdote? Hit me with it. Trying to remember if I had anything new from my lesson last night. It's more of the ones we were talking about yesterday. I'll let you know about my upcoming demonetization with at least 2 weeks notice. That's good. That's better than YouTube, actually. I appreciate that, Slime. My sister bought a few of the Kongs, fills them up and freezes them for later. We probably should look into some of that. Yeah, the hard part is we have rain, so it was really wet outside this morning, so we didn't get to play ball like we normally do. When she doesn't get to go out and play, then it gets very difficult. Because usually I can take her out there, she'll run around for like 10 minutes, full tilt, and then she'll kind of crash while I'm streaming. So not getting to do that with the rain has been difficult today. And we'll have to do it again this afternoon. I was chatting with a Japanese friend, mentioned to her about you learning from Duolingo. She said for some reason it's teaching Bengoshi from the start. She was like, WTF? Smugly was like, yeah, why would you teach a lawyer that early? She said, oh, Bengoshi. You said Bengoshi. Okay. Which means defense cow. The elongated syllable is important. Yeah, just why would you learn about defense cow right off the bat? A cow would be good in defense, I would imagine. Yeah. Yeah, the new Sigmar Elves unit. I've been known of goal line defense cattle. Well, there you go. We both learned. Seriously. This makes me happy. Thank you. I'm so glad you got to learn about defense cow. Malevolent kitchen, exactly. Sukuna just cooking. Let him cook. Defense cow plays it to winger chicken. This is the best. This is how we learn. How we learn Japanese. All together in bits and pieces. This is the best way to learn. I'm convinced. Please don't cook defense cow. This is the weirdest way to spoil a GW defense cow mini. I know. The leaks. The leaks are coming from the stream. All because I decided to Duolingo. I did see though, the Duolingo, I guess it was actually in December, and I didn't know this then. I guess they laid off a bunch of people because they're moving to more AI stuff. So now I'm trying to decide if I want to stick with the Green Owl. There's another app someone mentioned, I think it was Busu. I haven't actually downloaded it yet, but I was going to look into that as well and see if I want to hop over there. He's very important national defense. Yep, that's right. We have Beef Castle, Defense Cow. It's all coming together here. Say bull. Building our force. I live for Defense Cow. Thank you, Bryce. I love it. Thank you for this gift. Yeah, new FOMO box, Warham versus Defense Cow. Gotta throw in the Warhams. Obviously. But it's a weird place to start us off for learning some words. I'll take it for the lulz, though. It's been good for the memes. And that is why I'm learning Japanese. It's for the memes. I would main Defense Cow. The upcoming meat and concept fighting game. Oh no. Add it to the list. Add it to the list. If I'm gonna learn 3D sculpting anyway, I might as well put the cow in. I'm gonna need to stop taking commissions at this point so I can catch up on my 3D sculpting, my video game creation. Duolingo's ultimate goal: help create confusion to create more conversation and hence learn the important words. Well done, little green owl. It worked. It did work. On the 40k subreddit posted a very good question of how does the Imperium transport Titans? And I too want to see ships big enough to transport them. Giant refrigerator boxes. They actually sub-assemble their Titans too. We're actually just lore accurate when we sub-assemble. Alright, I think I did all that silver, but let me double check. I did. Okay, cool. First, a small stretch break. I'm getting confused in Japan, desperately screaming, "I'm a very nice defense cow" is great, though. That's even better. I love it. Defense cow, rice please. Defense cow, rice please. just the saddest Pokemon. I don't know about 40k, but they're dedicated Titan transport ships in the Heresy. And, like, I hear about them, or I read about them in the novels, but yeah, I don't know what that would look like. It seems ridiculous. They do have giant landing pods for them. Dedicated drop pods that are themselves fortresses. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So I suppose I'm definitely have to go through and change the code name of our next game now. Honestly thought nobody would crack the Bengoshi code. I'm excited for Defense Cow coming 2025. The only phrase you need, yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. The Game of Thrones meme I sent you the other day. You're not threatening eating people's babies, yeah, in Japanese. I'm gonna miss that long vowel, and that's gonna be 2025 is not confirmed yet. You heard it here first. It's gonna sign Sly up for a bunch of deadlines. All jokes, chat, all jokes. I'm just ready for Defense Cow, the game. Landing Titan's the easy part. Gravity does the work. Getting the Titan back off planet. I know, putting him back into his refrigerator box, I would imagine, is the tough part. Oh, actually, talking video games. When do we get... I need an update. Obviously not from anyone in chat. From the team. When the 40k Power Wash sim comes out. That one, I will do a video game stream. Because that sounds fun as heck. What do you know when that comes out? Forget Space Marine, too. I need a Power Wash 40k. You were just typing that. I need that. I need that. Whenever they announce it, chat, we'll get it set up. Oh, sure. That'll be fun. Slipped into this year, and it shouldn't be too long. That's what I thought they'd kind of said. So it was still this year, but they just didn't have a full date, and that's exciting that it's this year. Defense Cow sounds like the latest indie hit doing a Kickstarter. You want to clean Nurgle's right off a Rhino, right? I'm just excited to see what they put in it. I think it'll be fun. We'll do that when it comes out. For sure. That sounds fun. I don't know the date because it's not my baby anymore. Predict. Oh, maybe February. Okay, that's sooner than I was thinking. Cool. Well, chat, I hope you're ready. Yay or nay Pictomancer? Yay for me. I'm going to test it out. What do you think, Wasted Mind? I'll be playing it. Trying to decide when I start back up, Wasted Mind. Like, do I wait a bit and then do it all, like, right before everything comes out? Or do I join a little earlier and get myself caught up? I'm trying to decide when I come back. I do know what's going to be in it, but I ain't telling. Yeah, no. No. Oh, Power Wash. Yeah, for 40k, Avian. Their collab. I'm not Nikki, but certainly as a choice of jobs, I think it looks fun. Ready to represent you in court? Oh no. Do we have a defense cow? Yes! Bro, so check out the link. Yes. This is it. I wish I could show Mr. Green Owl what I've learned of Japanese. I wish I could teach him. Looks like it came from Splatoon, not 14. I'm excited for it. I think it looks fun. Yeah, it's from 6. I just want to see a full rate of Pictomancers that run spell effects on and be colorful. Yeah. Hey, Smokey, welcome in. I didn't know about the Power Wash Warhammer. Damn. I also played that in VR. Oh, you're fancier than I. How are you, Smokey? Welcome in. Fancier than I with your VR. That would be fun, though. Welcome, welcome. We are working on some dreadnoughts today. This is for a Imperial Fists commission. Just trying to get a good start on a few of our stompy boys. And then, yeah, chatting video games a little bit. You'd be so... I'd move to strike the picture from the record, Your Honor. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not very Yasashi of you. I don't know how to say that in Japanese yet. Not very Yasashi of you. Oh, Smokey, thank you so much for that Prime sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Enjoy your emotes, your ad-free viewing. Thank you, thank you. I will now forever remember the word cow thanks to this. See? It's working. Working. Not sponsored, but could be. But now not, because they're using AI stuff. But the thought's there. The thought's there. I'm good. Thank you for the welcome. Thanks for coming to check us out today. I really appreciate it. Is there anything you're working on? You'll be held in utter contempt. Wow. Well. Chat, we get a new friend and what do? Cow puns? Chat. I mean, I'd like to say it's different on other days, but it's not. Welcome in. Thank you for deciding that we are your type of chaos. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, why is everyone having a beef? I wish I could say it's different, but it's not. It's really not. This is honestly what you're getting into, so thank you. Thank you for deciding we're your type of crazy. Your Honor, it's a moo point. Like the Friends episode. No chaos. All chaos. All chaos. What do you mean it's not different? Really coherent too. It's true. It's true. There's markedly less capital letters in the chat today. Because Waffle House was on the line. I've been working some good old Space Marines. We did some shoulder decal transfers. What chapter have you got? Here is, I'll show more of my Space Marines. So we've got the Brutalis today. We did the Ballistas the other day. So they're coming along. I'm trying to get them ready for decals as well. We also started the Biologus. So he's getting close. I need to do a lot of the stuff in here. I wasn't quite sure the other day, so I'll go finish all that. And then I have a squad of Terminators that I've started. That I'm kind of still working on details for. So that's where we're at so far for the Imperial Fists. They're coming along nicely. Where'd your Xandri Dust go? Chat likes to steal paint. They steal mine too. They do like to steal it. Little paint gremlins. Ah, thank you. They've been a lot of fun. So we've also got some Stern Guard coming up. We've got the new Infernus Marines. I've got 2 tanks for this army that will probably start next week. A Tech Marine, the new Librarian, and an Ancient. I think that's everything. Decals. Yeah, if you want them on there, Panda. Send them along. I know I have a bunch of Space Marine ones, but if you've got any specific ones you want to be used that I might not have. Send them my way. Yeah. I'm excited, chat. Panda and I have worked out. We're gonna work on some Ultramarines for March for McCraig. Thank you again, Panda, for reaching out. We're gonna work on some Centurions, which we mentioned earlier, and some of the new Desolation Marines, which I haven't gotten to paint yet, so that'll be fun. But we're gonna do some Ultramarines for March for McCraig. If you're on the Infernus Marines, I have a spot of them. They look nice. I haven't started in just yet. They do look nice. It's kind of nice working through the new stuff and seeing if I want to add anything to my wolves. Kind of waiting until we get our codex before I decide to pick anything up. But kind of nice getting to check out the new kit. Probably nothing more than the logos. Gotcha. Yeah, no, if you've got them, send them my way. Get them on there. I'm to pick up, the Primaris Chaplain. The new Chaplains have been great. The Chaplain, the one on the bike, the, like, Judiciary guy. They all look really good. Is it a steady hand? And Brain Mind comes with more time. A lot of it is practice. I get to cheat because this is my full-time gig. I do a lot of painting. Other things I can recommend is make sure you get your water. Make sure you hydrate. That can help. If you're hungry, your hand will be more shaky. So there's like little things you can kind of adjust for that. But most of it is just practice. Bracing your hand, like you see I'm already got my pinky on the model, can help as well. Give you a little bit more stability. But yeah, it'll come with practice. Practice is cheating, and I'm no cheater. I just get a lot more time than some others do. Because it's my full-time gig. Oh, the Terminator Chaplain, the rest are awesome. Chaplains you can't really go wrong with, except the guy with literal all the parchment on his chest. They do like to go ham on the parchment and then the skulls. It's just, they're covered in them. They do like to go ham. Hey, Benin! Welcome in. I love this whole yellow look. Very pretty. Thank you. I appreciate that. How are you today? Thank you, thank you. I'm happy with how this army comes together. Sometimes yellow can be a little tricky, but I really like how this army comes together. We keep it a little bit darker. We kind of tend to more of the heresy colors for it, which I also like. I'm biased toward heresy schemes. But it's been a fun army to work on. Anything you're working on today? Hey, Smalls, welcome in. Ooh, a Knight Acheron. So excited. I'm excited for you. That's awesome. Are you adding 2 knights, or is this a new thing? Welcome in. Plus, it's your hobby, so it's literally always fun. Literally always. Panda says, I'm excited because the Centurions have been sitting here saying, why have you forsaken us for a few years now? Oh no, I went to ChatGPT with a prompt. Write a 100-word summary of a new anime called Kind Defense Cow. Name the magical protagonist, ensure she has some classic anime tropes for friends. Let's see, do you recommend any Warhammer 40k or Sigmar book? Are you just now kind of diving into lore is where I'm gonna start you. All I see is Sakura Mumu. While you type that, Smokey, I'm gonna read about this new anime that Confurioso is drafting for us. Enter the enchanting realm of Kind Defense Cow, where Sakura Mumu, a magical and empathetic anthropomorphic cow, harnesses otherworldly legal powers. Accompanied by her eclectic anime trope companions, the tech-savvy bunny sorceress. Chat, stop. You're moving my chat. The ancient turtle seer, with profound legal insights, and the fierce tiger enchantress skilled in legal combat magic. Sakura assembles a formidable magical legal defense squad. Together they navigate a fantastical world rife with captivating cases blending humor, drama, and mysticism. Kind defends Cal unfolds Sakura's magical odyssey as she defends the vulnerable, challenges societal norms, and weaves a spellbinding tapestry of justice and friendship. I would absolutely watch that. These characters would make a great little Malifaux set. Yes. Legal combat magic. Hold on, I need to grab this. Okay, good. I'll add it with my my meme later. That's it. I would watch that anime. Absolutely. I'm pretty sure it's a subplot in JoJo season 7. Amazing. Magical girl Sakura Mumu. I love streaming, chat. I love streaming. I object with a vengeance. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the actual hobby question. Loki says, just beginning, really. Really want to get into all of it more. There are a lot of books. I completely understand. A lot of people will recommend going back to Horus Heresy if you want to get started with 40k. And the reason for that is it kind of sets up the world and the different factions really nicely. So Horus Rising is the first of the Horus Heresy books. So a lot of people will recommend starting there. What I did is I wanted Space Wolves. I knew the army I wanted. So they had a Space Wolves omnibus, which was specifically around Space Wolves. So you can take that approach too. If there's like a certain chapter or a certain thing you're really interested in, start there and go. You saw on a website, Gaunt's Ghosts is another good start. That one seems like a lot of people like. I haven't actually read it, but I'm sure other people here in chat would recommend it. But yeah, picking like a subject like that can be a good way, and you get the world building like around that, and from that you can kind of explore. Sigmar, I'm gonna ask chat. What would be the best place to start for Sigmar? I think the Gotrek and Felix novels I know are kind of the fantasy, like long running, like characters and series. So those actually start with fantasy, and I think now have carried over to Sigmar. Yeah, chat. Where would you start for Sigmar books? And streaming loves you. Sure. I love streaming. Sure, we'll go with that. Padilla says I like the Safes Cane books. They're fun, which I find a big plus. I don't know if anything besides Gotrek and Felix are well regarded for Fantasy Age of Sigmar. I think those are kind of the big ones. I don't feel like I see as many like overarching recommendations. Like it's usually you're reading something because that's like your faction. Is kind of the feeling I get for some of the Sigmar stuff. Where like 40k, there are some where no matter what you're playing, there's still like recommendations for things. I wasn't even aware there are Age of Sigmar books. Yep. I think, unfortunately, with them blowing up the old world from fantasy, I feel like a lot of people kind of, I don't know if gave up is the right word, but kind of. I think a lot of people were not as interested in the newer stuff because they were so invested in fantasy, which makes sense, right? Those are if you've been playing for a while, those are the characters you know. I feel like Sigmar kind of is in a weird spot for some of that. But yeah, I don't think I know of any other than Gotrek. Yeah, that's kind of the overarching recommendation I see. I'd probably start in Horus Rising, so you miss all the 40k Easter eggs, because 40k came out first and organically grew, then 30k was fleshed out. I just feel like it sets up the world nicely, so you have an idea of why everything's happening. And then they make it really easy for you to then explore from that, is why I like to recommend it. So if you're like, alright, this chaos stuff sounds pretty neat, I'm gonna go check out that for a bit. Or this one chapter sounds really cool, I'm gonna go explore that for a little bit. Soul Worlds for Age of Sigmar, there we go. City of Secrets is good for an Age of Sigmar as a scene setter. Did the Space Marine Scouts Kill Team box ever come out? They have the big box, yeah. So the Scouts and the Striking Scorpions, I think, is now out. Now I'm second guessing it. I know that I was gonna skip it. I'm pretty sure it's now out. I decided to wait till the Scorpions are separate. City of Secrets is great. Okay, so there's another recommendation for Cities of Secret. Old World as an IP just feels awkward. Yeah, Sigmar's in a... I feel like it's the lore specifically, where Sigmar's in kind of a weird spot, just because so many people were invested in the old fantasy lore. And I don't know how many kind of followed that to Age of Sigmar, for lack of a better way of explaining that. I feel like a lot of people may have just dropped it. Not as important to them now. Where 40k did not kind of have that mix-up. Oh, this weekend. Kill Team Box is a 3-week order. That's been goofing me up too, is the 2 and 3 week pre-orders. Thank you, I said mine. Do some Kill Team terrain, but I don't want... I know that I want a big box with the terrain and the Scouts, yeah. That was my thought. I'll just wait. I can't afford them right now anyway, so I'll just wait. I can't seem to find the brushes used. Oh, on your Amazon? So they were actually having a hard time importing a lot of the brushes. If you do exclamation brushes, or if one of my mods can get it, I have been purchasing from Jackson Art, and they have really fast shipping. So I kind of moved the, I guess the command there. That is still an affiliate link, so that helps to support the stream. Thank you to everyone who uses that. But yeah, they were, because of the import issues, they were marking them up really high. I was trying to not have them on Amazon, or if it is there, take the information and order from somewhere else. Because the imports were getting kind of crazy. You know, my fantasy books grew the entirety of Malyn's series. It was amazing. Thought about trying to find the older Vampire Count books for cheap, remembering how mid the Warhammer books I've read are. It's... How do I put this? I'm not a huge fan of the novels. I don't mind every now and then. But yeah. I think they're good for setting up the scene and setting up your army, if you're interested in learning more about them. The people that get, like, really argumentative about it, I don't get it, but... It means as a person I like the crime imprint, some of the horror imprint. Those connect to me as they jive the old Slaves of Darkness, lots of the damn source books. They're not the same name, Horus Heresy books. I read one of the horror ones. Maledictions? Some of those were kind of fun. Or 12 pounds here in the UK. Yeah, we go through Jackson, and that's been nice to order from. Maybe a brush care video? That means I have to do brush care. No, you're right. I probably should. I'm working my way. I'm gonna be honest. The teaching side of things, the tutorial side of things, I don't enjoy it. I don't mind doing some, but I don't enjoy it. I would rather do the repaint style videos. So I think with YouTube, I'm trying to decide what type of content I want to make, honestly. I don't enjoy teaching. Hey, Gabiox! Hello, hello. I hope you enjoy your food. Thanks for coming by to say hi. I saw another stream that did not do something because it's automatic muscle memory now. Did not do something. Trying to piece together what you've told me here. Oh man, so I've tried to read the Horus Heresy stuff, but it never grabs me. Need to do the Dark Imperium series because Will recommended it. That's fair. Yeah. I think that is the fun part, is there's now so many different ways you can hop in, so many different series. If one's not catching you. You can try something else. Put the brush in the water part every so often. Just clean off and apply new paint. Yeah. I think that actually came up in our stream too yesterday. Oh yeah, even if you're, I just did it without thinking about it. You're working with a color for a bit. That brush still needs to be cleaned. Otherwise it will dry on the bristles. Hey Hank, welcome in. Trying to put into words what your hands are doing can be difficult. It's evidence when I try and teach my family how to build Warhammer. Teaching is just not something I enjoy. It's not something I want to spend my time on. That's the best way I can put it. I'm happy to answer questions, but if I had to sit down and just schedule, okay, I'm going to do this tutorial and then this tutorial and then this tutorial, I would be miserable. I'm not going to lie. That sounds so soul-draining to me. I can't do it. So for me, I think YouTube is a fun way to maybe do some projects that I would be scared to have here on Twitch because of viewer numbers or things are easier to record there. That's more interesting to me than, frankly, everyone else has already done tutorials. If you want to find how to do brush care, you can do to YouTube. There's already 50 billion videos on how to do it. You don't need me to spit it back out. I don't mind doing some of that, but if that's my entire YouTube, I'm going out that window. So I hope that you guys can, like, appreciate... I'm trying to bring something I want to do and I think is fun, and, like, trying to find other people who like to do that, if that makes sense. I'm not just gonna become tutorial regurgitator. Rise, welcome in. How are you? How do I pronounce this? We've got an MG at the beginning. Gallipoli, if I goof that up, please let me know. Just discovered your channel. I'm pretty sure you get that question a lot. I'm curious. Do you like fantasy or 40k more? Fantasy. Yeah. Fantasy for me. What about you? What are you working on? Welcome on in. The other is, which took me forever, is remove the excess water off the brush with the paint on it. Remove the excess water off the brush with the paint on it. Using a paper towel. With the paint on it. What are we doing here, Avian? I'm trying to figure out. Watching Mrs. Butts, who's a real teacher, explain things to a kid drives home just about it. But Scott, when he goes into teacher mode, same. Same. I'm just like, if I had to do that all day, if I had to sit here and record that all day, I'd be miserable. Next tutorial, open YouTube, search for brush care. They're out there. They're out there. I will be honest, I have a hard time with some of that too, because I am that person where if I want to do something, I Google it immediately. And the thought that someone else doesn't do the same is very difficult for me. And I know that they don't do it. But me having to, like, think that way, my brain doesn't do that. It's just like, well, just go Google it. Just go look it up. Just go do it. How to paint laptop style, but backwards. Video 498. Yeah. So I don't mind doing some things, or if I have, like, a unique way that I do things, I'm happy to do that. Am I going to regurgitate the same tutorials that are on there 500 times? No. I'm not. That's not satisfying to me in any way. I'm not interested in that in any way. Let's see, I have Dark Elves and... Oops, I missed that, sorry. Dark Elves and Grey Knights. So both the fantasy is slightly ahead. I prefer painting fantasy because you get a lot more textures. So, like, this guy's cool. I don't want to take away that he's cool. But, like, he's just armor panels and metallics. I don't get to paint skin, hair, fur, cloth, any of that. Fantasy, you get all those textures and things, which is way more interesting to me. Let's see. Blind Cat says, okay, clean up some trash, made coffee, empty load the dishwasher, played with the cats, time to paint, and stream is almost over. We got another hour, Blind Cat. Let's go. Let's pick up that brush. Let's go. Let's go. A lot of painting is removing paint from the brush before applying it to the model. I mean, I would say that and consistency, I guess. You can learn a lot from just watching Nikki what she does with the brush. Observational learning. Thank you, Rise. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to answer questions. But if it's... Nikki, please make a glazing video. Probably not. Sorry. Sorry. There are people who enjoy the teaching side. And they're there. They're there on the YouTubes. But if there's something I do that's unique, then sure, I'll throw that on there. Well, things I wish I knew when I started. Maybe. I think that would be more interesting than tutorials for sure, right? Maybe. I think part of it is moving from Twitch to YouTube mindset. It's very different in creating content. Very different. I don't know why, but fantasy intimidates me. I like painting 40K a lot more. 40K is a lot of the same model over and over, which I don't super love. Like, yes, fantasy, you still have your battle lines and stuff, but they're a little bit different. You still have more textures and things you're painting. 40K is very much, here is Space Marine number 500 that you need to just crank out to be able to play. Me. Where did my hands? I love the little details that make the model unique, not just painting. Things like my Dark Elves crossbow guys have a lot of empty mags on the base model. Learned a thing or two from watching. Nikki, thank you, bees. I appreciate that. So many things I wish I knew when I started. There are many I want to go back to. Strip the paint and start over. I'm gonna make a video on how to make bases more interesting. Another frog chair video. Normarian is here to actually try and put me into an institution. I have a hard time painting the same models. That's why I like Kill Team. Yeah. For me, that's always when I lose it, is when I have to batch paint. It's so boring. You could have the coolest model, but by the time I'm painting number 20, I don't care anymore. And Tommy secrets to help improve your painting. You won't believe number 8. Yeah, number 3 is literally sit down and do the thing. Imagine. Imagine. You'd be welcome there among us. But yeah, I guess, I don't know, that ended up a little bit more behind the curtain than I intended. But my YouTube, I would like it to be fun things that I'm excited about and not just regurgitating what's already on YouTube a million billion times. So I hope that's exciting. I hope that's more fun than layering tutorial number 347. I think my big hang up is painting armies. Thinking about selling some of my miniatures, downsizing collection. I don't know if I can emotionally part with all that work. Painting an army is definitely, it's a commitment. If you don't enjoy the batch painting, it's going to be a very difficult process. I mean, I have many armies. The only armies I've completed are other people's armies, so my stuff is also not complete. I'm going to try and change that with the Seraphon, but it is difficult. It's a big time commitment. Batch painting 40 Battle Sisters. Preparing to do the same for Acadian Shock Troops is my hobby homework, and it never gets done. If you want some of it done, we are doing the monthly challenges. Throw them in there. I feel like February we should do a squad. That's not official just yet. But I feel like squad should be the next choice. The next thing we focus on. Just to add to our vehicle, add to the character. Give them a squad they can lead. I think it just makes sense. You're doing to learn by watching from the beginning. 2/3 of Nikki paint off screen, paint into the palette, brush to model. Sonic Chris and Nikki, just learn by watching issue and Avian going on Spectrum rant. I'm trying to think, like, how would I put some of that? I don't feel like I'm doing anything. So much of it's just paint consistency. Like, that's literally all it is. It's just you're adding water to the right consistency. So, like, that's the lesson, right? Getting the paint to the... Sometimes I'm adding some water. I think how I'd, like, address that, I guess. I feel like it's so... no. I don't know how to put it. You have a finished crew from Alpha? I mean, yeah, but not like a full army. I posted Jackson Art. I'll use in the link. Couldn't see anything like from the affiliate, so probably that worked. If you went through the link, it should be good. I can double check later. Maybe I should start my Red Orcs in February then. I'm rebeling. I think, like... Like, actually thinking about this. Sorry. Because, like... I'm just gonna move on. I can't put my words into, like, actual useful thoughts. I'm just gonna move on. I didn't know a different color for each, just for paint consistency. Like, that is such a level up moment. So, like, it's important to learn. So much of it is literally just playing with it. I think is also where I have a hard time. As, like, in a teaching mindset. It's like, so much of what I do is just, I mess with it until it works. But not everyone's like that. And reminding myself that not everyone can do that is difficult. If that makes sense. I don't know if that helps. Or makes sense. Explaining my brain more than anything. I think if I can find an army and just get to battle standard and be done with it, I'll be a better painter. High hopes for this Necron I've got from Double Imperium. Custodies are killing me again. I guess it kind of ties into what I was just saying. Finishing a mini, taking what you learned from that mini, and just going to the next one is 95% of the hobby. You can watch streamers and YouTubers all day. And if you're working on something specific, yeah, it's helpful. But literally finishing the thing and moving on to the next thing is 95% of the hobby. And I wish I could scream that in a way that was... I don't know how to say it to where it makes sense that that's a clicking moment, I guess. Hey, Reaper, how are you? Welcome, man. Finishing red made me feel like a king. I'm trapped in Atlanta somewhere. But, like, yeah, that's... If there's someone coming in who's brand new to the hobby, it really is. Get that miniature. Don't be afraid to mess around on it. It's not going to be perfect the first time. The first 5 times. First 100 times. I've been doing this full time. I still don't have a perfect model. Throw that idea out the window. And just hop in. Have fun with it. Play with colors. Try it out. There is no perfect mini, so don't go in expecting it immediately. Because it doesn't actually exist. Trying stuff and seeing what happens goes along with, yeah. You learn either. You try something new, there's 2 options. You either learn that it worked and you can do it for future minis, or you learn that it didn't and that you need to try something else. And that's it. There's actually no downside. So hop in. Hop in. Get to a standard you're happy with. Absolutely. So you'll see with my armies, I only do a tabletop on my Space Wolves. If I had to sit here and display paint every Space Wolf, again, I'd be out that window. Setting expectations is key. Yes. There is no perfect miniature. Expecting that, especially as you're getting started, is crazy. It's crazy. Vegeta's got it. Don't let perfect be the enemy of done. That's it right there. A finished miniature is a beautiful miniature. Let's see how you appreciate. I was looking for how to do the negative transitions like on the front. I couldn't find anything. It's called modulating. If you're going to be looking around. Yeah, modulation of panels. I start with my shadow and I build up. So this actually has no zenithal to it. So I build from my shadow up. In general, for the modulating, highlights in the front, and you'll want to put your highlight next to your shadow. That's the TLDR. Highlights up front, shadow next to it. Finish the model. I do not understand this as a perfectionist. You're the one I'm talking to. Only half joking. I've learned to curtail that impulse to perfect, yeah. Because you'll work on that same miniature, and guess what? Still won't be perfect. I love finishing a mini, sticking the light box, taking a pic, noticing on full screen has a blank spot, and going, next, done. Moving on. Yep. I imagine I'll be back with more questions. That will get you most of the way, Reaper. That will honestly get you most of the way. The fun part, Reaper, is if you're modulating like this, it's actually not super light accurate. You can kind of do it however you want because it's a style choice. You don't have to be super accurate with it. If you think it would look cooler, kind of flipped on a panel, do it. You don't have to be like, oh, well, the light would actually collect right here and blah, blah, blah. No, it's very stylistic, which is fun. That's why I like it. Scott, oh, about your model. Just saying I could paint that model better now. It's like 5 years old. I've developed my skills since then. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. I hope my tangent has helped somebody. It bubbles up sometimes while we're like talking about things, but like really it is take the paint, put it on a model. Learn from that. Take the paint, put it on another model. Learn from that. It's 98. I'm gonna up the percentage. 98% of the hobby is doing the thing, learn from the thing. Do it on the next thing. How do I stop being the squirrel? Put everything else away that you're not working on. Put everything else away. Literally take it out of your line of sight. Because I do the same. When I get overwhelmed with commissions or my own stuff, everything goes into a tub and it goes either under my desk or in that closet. Back to work. Best of luck, Reaper. Means I have to turn you off while I work? No, your other projects. If you're hopping between projects, remove the other projects. You leave the gold out of this. The gold is so good. Like the deep browns, dark golds to high gold, perfectly shine, catch the light in the best way. And if you ask Scott to do those same golds today, you're not going to like the answer, but Scott will tell you the same. They'd probably be even better today. Because Scott has had 5 more years of working on stuff. Watching Nikki gives me the drive to paint. Feel like finishing Dante? Let's go. Yeah, I'm sorry if my tangent got a little much for anyone, but it's just so much of it is just do it. Just get the paintbrush out. I think a lot of people get hung up on it doesn't look like Instagram, it doesn't look like so-and-so's. Like, it never will if you never pick up the brush. It's just the hard facts of it. One day it will. Hey, Reithlin, welcome in. Is there a VOD of the airbrush base coat? There is not. I tend to not do airbrushing on stream because I don't like the noise that it makes. So welcome on in. How are you? If you have questions, I can share the colors I used, but the actual airbrushing is not on stream, no. You gave me a cool idea for painting. Instead of a bright light, do a shadowed dark light, so the highlights would be in different places than normal. Those can be really fun. Rise. Those kind of projects. You get kind of a more of a creepy vibe if you wanted to. Minnie bets to start the phase of being homesick where she starts making crafts out of junk. There's a follow-up question from Discord. What you got, Ian? You have to push through the days where it feels like you're getting worse. Those are actually really good because it means your brain's thinking and you're probably about to have a level up. So yes, absolutely push through those. You usually have a little bit of regression before you hop on to your next little level up. Is it frustrating? Yes. But it means you're about to have something click, is what that means. So push through. Feel it out. Get through it. It usually means you're about to have an aha moment. You usually have progression before, or regression, sorry, before getting that next thing. I've been there. It stinks, but my nose is dumb. I may need to step away for just a second. You can go the steps you took, I would appreciate. Sure, so this yellow, if anyone else, here, I'll show off. This yellow for our Imperial Fists. If you like this, here are the colors and things I did for it. So I started with Mornfang Brown. So that is the color you actually see here at the top. And I did that all over. And then for this, usually from top down, I will do Gold Brown, which is what I sub in for Averland Sunset. So for me, I did a little bit of modulating. So I did along here, along the tops. I didn't go full on like some of our vehicles, but I wanted to give it a little bit. So that is Gold Brown. And then I did Euro Yellow, which is the brightest yellow you see here, and also what our edge highlight is. So that is the workup for the yellow. From here, if you like the brighter schemes, there is Dorn Yellow, which is quite a bit of a highlight. We don't do that for this color scheme, but if you wanted to continue to work up some of those brighter yellows, that's an option too. But yeah, there is the, let me turn that. There's the workup for that yellow if you like it. But it was airbrushed, and then we're coming back by hand. Okay, and now I do need to step away for just 1 second, because my nose is being dumb. So give me 1 second, Jeff. You're back. Okay, we're back. Let's see, Aiden said mud. How far up on the Vindicator? 2 mil? I don't even know what 2 mil looks like, if I'm honest. I don't have to interact with the transition area, if that makes sense. This is for the entire tank, right? I feel like it's just kind of along the edge there. Having an off day today, I guess, as well. It's odd for me not to be sick and feel so far off. Is this what low energy introverts feel like? It's not fun, is it? Not fun, is it? She just made me raid my sock drawer for an old sock to make into something. I'm excited to see what Mini Butts is cooking up here. My dumb color brand eyes are having an issue. The black pauldrons, most other black things you do you highlight panel line with gray or is it a blue-green? Today we were using gray. It's probably confusing because I switched between the two. So right now I am using London gray. This is the color you see there. Other times, though, I do the blue-gray. I'll do Dark Reaper is the other one that I tend to use, or Incubi Darkness. How do you deal with me when I'm me? I feel like me came into chat right now. I just blue screen. It's always fun. Just like I told you, it's fun. You just adopt us introverts. That's what it is. Because we're used to being adopted. So when an extrovert comes in, we're like, all right, there's our boy. There's our boy. We go with the boy. I have seen both. It's not just mine. Nope. Depends on the project. So for this, because we have so many, and actually for the cloaks, I will switch over to the blue because I think it looks better on the cloaks. But for this, we're keeping the neutral. So it depends on the project. Sometimes it feels like we need a little bit more of the blue. Sometimes stick with the neutral gray. Did you paint your Lisa Ice on stream? It was a long way back, but yes, I don't think that VOD would be available anymore, unfortunately, because I don't think we were doing YouTube at the time. I can take a look and see. If anything, she would be on YouTube. How I did the glossy black is a little bit of that, I think it was Incubi Darkness, and then a very careful white highlight is how I did mine. So if she is around, she'd be on YouTube, Butts. But I don't know if we were uploading them at that point. Wait, no, I feel like y'all adopted me. I feel like the Emperor Penguin got adopted by Macaroni Penguin. Yeah, no, that's part of introvert life. It's the extroverts that adopt us. Live Madness, hello, how are ya? Dang, work. I most of the Brutalis stream. It'll be on YouTube, Alive in Madness. How are ya? He's coming along nicely. He's been a fun one. I think I probably have an arm backward, but he's been fun. I'll see what I find, yeah. If not, I can get a new picture of her. If you want to see Butts, let me know. I actually need to finish mine. I need to do the food on her tray. And kind of another round of details. To finish mine up. That's how it works. Extroverts don't adopt us. We find one to latch onto. Maybe that's more accurate, yeah. I was trying to be nice about it. I'm sorry, I didn't figure out how to pronounce this name. I have to go by. Your channel's really relaxing. You're like lo-fi girl with Warhammer. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Thanks so much for coming to check it out. We'll see you later. Sorry I missed your bye there. I'm good. I will watch YouTube VOD and pretend I was here. You can join everyone who tries to chat with YouTube chat. Today's been fun. Trying to think of who we'll probably have Imperial Fists again tomorrow. I don't know what it would be. It may be like the Tech Marine or something. We do have the cool Librarian too. I guess I'll ask chat. Chat, do you want Librarian or Tech Marine tomorrow? Probably leave our squads off stream, but Dee Dee, hello, how are you? I'm bobbling on in here. I like that that's our greeting. How do you all know this? Am I the extrovert in chat? You may be. You may be. I think it's you and Son of Horus are our extroverts. Yeah. Yeah. Extroverts do not know initially. They have adopted the introvert. It's like feral cats. It's the introvert distribution system. Blah, blah, blah. I can't wait for your wobble. I have to reach out to someone else. I'm sad. The other artist, I don't know how it happened, but he did not get back to me. It happens. I gotta find someone else. Like, all of you know about the introvert to extrovert energy conversion ratio or something? Yep. Yep. It's something we are well aware of in our introvert ways. Griff, thank you so much for that sub. For 5 months of support, I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I appreciate it. Is the BMJ, welcome in. How long have you been playing and painting minis? So I started with 40k back with 6th edition is when I started playing. I would say taking painting, like trying to improve my painting, it's been about 6 years. So kind of when I started streaming. So welcome on in. I've got 40k, I've got Sigmar. The other things we've been working on and that I want to work on more is I also love Kingdom Death, some Malifaux. We're working on Bushido yesterday, which was fun. But yeah, I started with 6th edition 40k. What about you? Sizes, to be fair, I normally try to run from everybody. It's something introverts like. Yeah, that's how we make it. We have to learn the system quickly. Find our extroverts. It's a survival technique. Yeah, it really is. Let's see, I managed to get, a Tomb King box on pre-order. So excited. Grats. I'm glad you're able to grab it. That's awesome. What do you think you'll start with first? Are you going straight for the giant new mini? Or are we going to go for some of the characters and stuff? All right, introverts, everyone find your extrovert buddy. I call Will. Will just gets mobbed in the chat. Buddy up. I'm going for infantry. That's a smart move. As someone who doesn't really like to batch paint, I always leave infantry for the end, and then I get a little burnt out. I feel like going straight for infantry, a good move. Then you get all the cool stuff as a reward, right? Big dragon and some of the kind of mid-sized stuff. Characters. Smart move. Be drowning in introverts, right? Will loves the attention. Doom Kings are a bit easier to paint now with contrast. That's a good shot too, yeah. That we're not around when we used to have Doom Kings. The dragon scares me from a painting point of view, though. He's definitely a project. Between just the size of him, having the guy up top. He's definitely a big project. I love that people want to be around me. See, this is how it works. This is how I'm gonna go symbiotic, not parasitic. This is how it works. They love it. We love not having to talk all the time. It's great. It's great. I usually do infantry first because you always end up feeling it. That's true. You'll always need it for a game, so might as well get it knocked out. Will's extrovert power more powerful than my native attract strangers power. There's only one way to find out, actually. We just need to put you guys together in an area where they can both be observed. I'm sorry that you also have something written on your forehead, because I always get them here. People tell me the weirdest shit. And I'm literally just standing there. Well, there's only one way to find out. Is the Dreadnought for your army? This is a commission, so this is actually for Alive and Madness in chat. So we've got a couple Dreadnoughts. I'll show you the other one we're working on. And here's our Dreadnoughts. We've also got some Terminators. And then I've also got the new Biologists that we've started. So this is kind of the first of this wave, my first little collection I want to finish kind of together. And then next week we will start some tanks, and I've got some more infantry. Which I don't think I actually saw. Chat, do you want a tech marine or a librarian tomorrow? What do you want to see? We'll bring another character on before we wrap up for the week, and I basically take everything off my desk and just go Chaos Knights for a couple days. I have to. Listening to music and someone to come and talk to me of music. Like, bro, yeah, why? Why? Yep. I think it's just having a sweet face, you know? Like, you're just that person. They're like, yeah, they look like they'll listen to me. And it's just like, why? Why? Gonna get any jump pack intercessor for the wolves. Gonna wait to see if they improve Skyclaws. I never took them to begin with. So unless they're really good, probably not. Probably not. If they're really good, then maybe. Tech Marine, Techbrarian, Scott's banned. Riot's banned. Alright, Tech Marine it is. Scott, go ahead and ban yourself. I'm glad nobody thinks I'll listen to them. Yeah, people will tell strangers just wild things. Kind of crazy. You can't anymore, remember? Slam got that fixed, so that's alright. Slam's why we can't have nice things. The one thing he fixes instead of breaks. Much love to all of you in chat today as well. I needed you guys today. Thanks for coming to hang out, Will. Always happy to have you. Thank you for being our adopted extrovert. Go watch more Laid Back Camp. Sounds like maybe needed today. I need to get back to One Piece. I was doing really well there, and then I needed to get the next batch of episodes, and I haven't started them. I need to get back to One Piece today. Anyone else watching anything good right now? What do we got, chat? Is normal Elmer's glue fine for basing? Yes. Or should I get a different brand? Nope, Elmer's will work. I hate it because once conversations started, I'm too nice to buy them up immediately. See? They know. They know that. That's the danger. They know you won't. It is dangerous, though. Yeah. Especially if they're coming to you through the music. Has anybody watched... Oh, The Bear? I've seen commercials for it. I haven't watched it. I just watched the first episode of One Piece live action. It was a hell of a romp. Scorch Band is one working through Batman the Animated Series. Advice for Exalted. Just stare at them blankly for a minute after they start talking, and then chime in quietly. You can see me? watch anime in years. Waiting for second season of Great Pretender, though. First season was so good. Bus just got to David Tennant and Doctor Who. I watched the new Studio Ghibli film the other day. It was really good. I am excited to see that when it comes to streaming. I will check that out. We watched Suzume the other night, and that was very good. That is now on Crunchyroll. I'm not just... Magnus says, how many hours into it before I realized the filament that's been out since November is too moist? 2 hours. It was a whole 2 hours. Oh no. Oh no. Well, now you know. Now you know. No, that attitude. We did watch the first episode of Solo Leveling the other night, too. It was alright. I'm obviously still gonna give it a go. It didn't grab me immediately, but we'll give it a few episodes. I haven't seen that one, Riot, and I need to. I think, are they all still on HBO? I think so. If so, I need to go through and watch the ones that I haven't seen yet. Anyone else watching anything good? This silly little hand keeps moving on me. Just want to highlight your fingers. The Office is a good watch. Going back to watch that. Here's around Google Play. Gotcha. So Leveling did to manhwa what Isekai did to manga, anime, light novels. I'm so done with Isekai. I can watch Solo Leveling, Dungeon Meshi new season, and Blue Exorcist later. I think I realized the other day that the things I thought were this season aren't actually until spring. So I will probably take another like catch-up season here. For like One Piece and some of the other stuff I've missed. Apparently all my stuff is considered spring. I haven't found another good anime to watch. Black Lagoon has been okay, but not grabbing me. Lies on season 4, episode 22 of JoJo. You've now hopped right over me. I gave up in 3. I might go and read it instead. Firefly season flew by so quickly. Yeah, it's that one hurts. There's not more Firefly. I haven't been paying attention to a lot of the isekais. Only the wild ones I hear about. Like, apparently it's an anime, or some dude got reincarnated as a vending machine. Yep, that sounds wild. There is indeed. Scott watched a little bit of it. That is indeed one of them. It's not for me. I know others watch and enjoy them. It's not for me. Oh, you actually live action? Enjoyed what I watched of it? I have not actually watched the anime. I don't know if I would. Only the film to watch after Firefly? Yeah. So waiting on one that got loads of hype recently. About the one? Yeah, speaking of anime. Yeah, get your counter sense. Oh, amazing. Size is ready. Ready to go. The dungeon food anime seems interesting. So like as the elf, it popped up and I was like, you know what? If I'm interested in something like that, my thing is I always like the really effed up anime. I don't always give the more slice of lifey stuff a fair shot. I tend to get a little bored. Wait, is this a different link? Have you given me a different link? Oh my god, you have. I'm sorry, I thought it was the same link. Amazing. I was gonna say, I was gonna put all of these in the meme thread in Discord later. I've got them all pulled up. Just, you know, if anyone's like, hey, I missed the painting stream. What did I miss this morning? You missed all of this. The cat is encircled with bits of filament that crapped out of the tube. I wish I loved anything as much as I love. He loves bits of garbage. Give him some garbage and a box. He'll be set. He'll be set. I actually went through like 15 AI prompts to make this. This is the Franken anime of all of them. The world's not ready for AI. We're not ready. Sakura Mumu. Actual pain. Actual pain. This is not the future I want, chat. It's not AI you need to worry about next. It's quantum computing. It's SLAM. SLAM is what I need to worry about next. The real threat here. SLAM. Yeah, that's right. Turn off the machines now? Yeah, just unplug it. We're done. Remember the time when, yeah, Wizards of the Coast got called out using AI not once, but twice? Just continue to do it on top of saying they're not going to use AI. Yep. Yep. Continues to be a garbage company. Love that for them. This is me with reduced... Oh, God. Yeah, when you're back on, like... when you've got a better connection, we're in trouble. That's the future right there. Slam on a better internet connection. I love the extra third hand between the tiger and the front witch lawyer bunny hybrid. Oh no. They tried doubling down on it. They sure did, yeah. They blamed the artist both times for their lack of checking that work. It's almost like pay your artist for it. Yeah? It's almost like you wouldn't get that if you just pay an artist. How weird. Alright, tomorrow, AI painting stream. I'm gonna load up Sakura Mumu. And she is going to paint our miniature tomorrow. Wake up. We need a GoFundMe to prevent a better internet connection. Yes, we need to get ahead of this. Absolutely. It's like taking the proactive approach. This one artist literally quit because, oh yeah, is it Wacom? I never remember how to pronounce those tablets. Use AI drawing their drawing tablet advertisement. I saw that. X-Men did the same, but actually apologized. Cut contact whoever made the ad for them. Yeah, imagine trying to advertise to artists by using AI art. It's just, you can't make this shit up anymore. Absolutely wild. I'm like a fish out of water. I'm gonna die if I stay here. Your slow internet in your spider kingdom. King of the spiders. Dr. Spider. I guess that's someone is leaving WotC 2 over them doubling down, denying it. Rumor has it the Magic the Gathering artwork has also been pulled into algorithms for AR art. It's all such a mess. Advertising drawing using AI art. Yeah, what am I supposed to use the tablet for? It's all such a mess, chat. Company behind Terraforming Mars board game use AI art for their newest expansion. I was just like, so? Sorry, what we're doing now, and kind of how I'm gonna end the stream. So we're doing Null Nile. So over all of our silver we did earlier. With this, we're shading down, and then I will highlight up probably tomorrow. We'll let this have some time to dry. I'm not being very exact with this, we're just throwing it on for right now. I need it in all the recesses on the undersides. Then I will come back and kind of blend it all together, get our highlights a bit later. So my brush is a mess as we go. I'm literally just throwing it on for right now. If you build your own AI, train it with work you've licensed explicitly for that purpose. Fine, I suppose. Yeah, it's the people whose art is being pulled in without consent. That's a problem. That's not okay. There's no no art AI that exists without stealing. Yes, that's the problem. When some doing full color maps for their adventures go back to the blue line grids, it's really disappointing, yeah. I don't know. I feel like their books in general are just disappointing. Across the board. I like that AI is now studying AI art and having a real hard time with it all. Those hands aren't right at all, AI. It's all a mess. I feel for the artist friends. The college is enrolling 3 AI into online classes. Imagine if we put it towards something like actually useful. Like art should absolutely stay with artists. Imagine putting all that power into something that could, free up things that people don't actually want to do. You know? Something that would, lead to people being able to do what they want to do. But no, we have to go after the artist, of course. The theory that because AI is studying AI art, it's becoming increasingly worse and hallucinating more, just amplifying all the wrong parts. Excellent. Good, I say. Good. It's gonna outscum people. Sell your miniatures both as physical minis back to the commission person, also as picture NFTs to the highest bidder. Who would like my Brutalis Dreadnought NFT? NFT your commission photos. Physically saying that phrase made me want to vomit. Thanks, chat. Actually sick to my stomach. Your Instagram's now just an NFT gallery. We're done. I'm gone. Bye. They do holographic variants for extra money. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Avian might own the model, but I own the photo of the model. That's right. That's what's really important, actually. And set it as your profile picture, and no one can steal it. No one can take that from you. Oh, you can sell Magnus the blue picture for more because it's not box art. Perfect. Yeah, you guys are like, what are you going to do for YouTube content? I'm like, nothing, because. Because it's actually all NFT. Is that like doing stuff for exposure? That's another thing, yeah. Just... It's like, man, you got the dream job. Never going through AI art. It's paying for exposure. Like, yep, sure do. Amazing. I won't sell you the photo, but I will sell you a piece of paper saying that you own the photo. What could be better than that, really? What else could you possibly hope for? Yeah, only the actual photo would put you ahead. Most NFTs only have this specific link. That's true. See? Thank you, chat, for helping me test the waters on my new NFT empire here. Just get ahead of that meta right now. The real question is, would your aggressive depression at how much money you could make off of NFTs actually outweigh the money you'd make? There's only one way to put it. I'm gonna go now. Cowabungas! I just saw a picture of a Hound of Mordecai for $5,000. Kill me. That would be it. You'd never see me again. Never see me again. I was 100% expecting GW to make Warhammer NFTs, and I realized everything takes 10 years to plan at that company. Higher-ups hate technology. Oh yeah, 20 years are like, have you guys heard of NFTs? What was it with like the stickers and stuff? I figured just hopping in with some of that. You can sell pictures of a Titan separately, like Zodiac, making you so much money right now. Yeah. I thought Roachman was the worst I'd have this week, and here you are again. Here you are. You summon Blue Eyes White Warlord. There you go. Just another treat from Slam. I feel like I'm missing something, Magna. Sorry. I have read your message, but I don't know what you're referencing. I'm sorry. I'm not cool enough. Hey, Cultured American, this is the commission. This is for Alive in Madness in the chat. We've got a whole wave of Imperial Fists. Here, I'll show off before we close up for the day. Oh, I think my body pillow just arrived. So here is, we have the Ballistas we did earlier this week. We have the, Brutalis Dreadnought we're working on today. We also have the Biologists that we started. And we also have Terminators. So this little group is kind of the first set. I want to get ready for basing and decals. And then we will attack the next little group here. Oh, mint every second of the stream? I mean, for a 3-hour stream. You want to Kit Bash a Warlord with a dragon head now? You could just freehand all over again, Dee Dee? How amazing would that be if we just go right into another freehand project for you? As Britonia is coming out, wouldn't that be great? Just make sure an influencer wears your super rare one-of-one NFT around their neck and a holder. It can absorb the tears as you set up your NFT empire. Oh, it's a strength training band. Okay, cool. I can get even more swole now. Thank you. We did not say freehand anywhere in the description. Yeah, we did not say freehand. If I have to suffer on this stream, I'm not going alone. It's not gonna be just me here. No. No, no. Alright, I'm gonna do one more highlight and then we'll wrap up. Because I've had enough. Had enough NFT talk. I don't know. I'm out. I'm done. I've been bamboozled. Sadie coin to the moon. No. Because you're not a Swolverine. Chad, do you want to see my muscles? I'm really strong. I'm gonna try and go up to the next weights today and see if my little noodle arms can handle it. I've been stuck at the same weights since, like, Thanksgiving-ish. And I'm not sure how to, like, power past it. So Slam and I planned. I'm gonna try the heavier weights today and see, just for, like, half a set. See if I can handle it. Absolute Chad question, that's right. Lift heavier objects. Well, that's the thing, is I'm having a hard time finishing the weight that I am at. So, we'll see if I can, in fact, lift a heavier object. And go from there. You gotta follow as soon as you ask if you want to see the muscles. The minis are fun. New direction. That's alright. Here, look. Piccolo has grown. Look at that. Look at that. I'm proud. Proud. We have definition now. If I can get my little shoulder to poke out. Yeah, it's absorbed nail now, yep. All along in Piccolo's training arc. We have gravity capsule, yep. My fitness update photos are now NFT. New stream directions. Slam immediately capitalizing. Slam, you're such a good friend. Thank you. Thank you. I'll only cry a little bit later. Thank you. Chunk up and weights. You can't be expected to finish all your reps. Yeah. Do as much as you can. Eventually the strain enough muscle will grow. Today we're gonna tackle. We're gonna pick up something even heavier. Rest of my day. It's my update chat. You can get January Nikki 2024. Bidding starting at 200. Taking 60% as a manager fill. I'll still take it, but no worries. Alright. With weapons highlighted, I think I'm good. I think it's a good place to wrap up for today. But we will be back. If you guys enjoyed the Imperial Fists, if you enjoyed the craziness today, if you want to see the next episode of Sakura Mumu, we'll be back tomorrow. Here is our Ballistas and our Brutalis Dreadnought. Oh, Lemon, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. What is going on with this butt? Okay. All of that is below the stream if you need it. But if you want to come join up, we do have our Discord. I am on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. We're gonna have to change bots. Yeah, it's time. I feel like one of the weeks where we don't have YouTube recording, I just go through and I admin the crap out of the stream because we just need it. There's just things that I need to get to. But yeah. Here's our dreadnoughts. We've got the rest of the crew here that I'm gonna be working on off stream. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with Tech Marine. When I asked chat, the ones that weren't trolling wanted a Tech Marine, so we will go Tech Marine. An anime, honestly, I would love an anime intro song, even if it's not for Sakura Mumu. I want one. Maybe Connie and I need to work together. Yeah, have my own Bakumitai. Yeah, where I can be running out with my toast in my mouth. Yeah, like I think I need it. Even if it's not for Mumu, I think I need one. Bro, so if you're interested, we'll work on something. But for now, we're gonna wrap up. I'm gonna take a look and see who is on stream, so we may raid over. I'm kind of hoping Jingles is on. We'll take a take the raid over there. So thank you everyone for hanging out. I really appreciate it. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.